We are
now in session.
Woo! Hey guys,
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yes, sir.
Want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Yes.
First, shout out to Burn Boot Camp, Mint Hill, Charlotte, North Carolina, for sponsoring this event.
Hey,
thank you.
Thank you for the sponsorship.
Give them a follow. The link will be in the description.
Yep. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share to our YouTube, social media page. We love y'all support. Please leave a comment. If you're new, welcome to the show. Yep. If you're a returning guest, thank you so much for tuning in. Man, Toby, Charles, and T, what we got today, man?
What we got today, T? What we talking about? What is the topic of the day?
Today we're talking about your Riz skills.
Your Riz skill. What is Riz?
What is Riz?
Rhizomatic.
Yeah.
Charles, tell me what Riz is, Charles.
What a Riz means to me. So I had to Google this because this is some young kid terms type shit. And Riz, according to them, is your swag, your charisma, your ability to go up to a girl, or if you're a girl, go up to a guy and be able to get them to get into you. Like pretty much your sexual prowess. At least I think that's what it is.
Your swag is like swag.
Prowess. Whatever. Same shit. It's Riz.
So it's your ability to be charismatic.
Yeah, that was in there somewhere when I said all that stuff.
Swag.
Prowess is what charismatic.
Yeah.
Or back in the day, how we used to say your game.
Your game.
Oh,
your game.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have game?
Have game?
What is game?
Yeah. What is game to you, Sokti? Lucky.
Game probably mean a lot, man. Game means your swag, how you carry yourself, that energy you bring to whatever groups you're in, spaces you're in,
right?
Your confidence level. So, man, we talk about game, man. I mean, I'm semi-retired. Oh, no.
Semi-retired.
You retired? Semi-retired.
I should have
semi-retired right now.
You like Tom Brady? You like Tom Brady?
Yeah. You got to retire a couple of times.
Tell my wife, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
That's right.
He can suit up any day now. He can suit up
any day.
It's just like that breakaway pant back in the 90s. He's ready.
Ready. Always ready. Shoot, man.
You ready to suit up?
Was that why you were doing the basketball drills yesterday?
Yeah, the basketball drills, trying to lose some weight. That's another thing. Take care of your body. Make sure your swag is good. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ladies love that. Ladies love a tight body,
but man. when your game is on point, like I've seen guys where I'm like, bro, that's
you.
you?
That? Yeah.
That's you right there? Damn.
That's your game.
So would game be kind of like personality then?
Yeah.
It's a combination of everything, right?
What do you mean?
Personality is the key component that can get them, but also your look, its appeal. That's what I think too, right?
Looks, appeal, how you walk through life, basically.
Yeah, how you carry yourself.
Confident, maybe.
Confidence is the key, right?
Right.
Well, everybody has their own confidence.
It's like a recipe. It's not just an ingredient. Like certain recipe requires more ingredients of one type of things. So like if you don't got the looks, then you're gonna need more charisma skills. If you got the looks, you probably don't need to know how to talk that much.
Are there more than one type of game?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that for real?
I think so. What about you? You don't think so?
I don't know. I think it's your ability to kind of fit into wherever you need to get to.
Yeah.
Persuasion, I guess you could say.
Yeah, persuasion, like communication, verbal skills.
Right.
And
I think it's like
people,
selling skills, like, I mean, maybe it falls into Riz too. You're selling yourself.
And some guys, they just got that looks where girls just throw themselves at them.
You think the looks is that all to the Riz?
For some guys. Like, dude, if you're 6'2" and up, your game, you don't need as much. You're just already, 10 steps ahead of everybody else.
Advantage.
You have the edge. Yeah.
You got that. Oh, you got the head start already.
But us short kings, we needed some some verbal skills.
You need some platforms.
Yeah, we need some platforms.
Like a couple of the shoes that give you 3 inches.
3 inches.
We pull Tom Cruise.
You know what? Some people say that, but I don't agree with that. I don't really need shoes. I wear flat shoes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna own my height.
Well, you have $1 million smile, bro. So it kind of helps.
It's kind of like this. You know what? Be who you are. You know when you go in elementary, say just be yourself. Remember that when you were a kid, they say just be yourself. The right people will like you, and the people don't. They'll like you when other people like you.
Yeah.
Right. You ever notice if a lot of people like you, more people like you because there's something about you that if a crowd is going that direction, they'll follow you. They'll see that he's a likable guy. I want to be in on that too.
So wouldn't a nice guy be a likable guy?
Well, what is a nice guy?
Is it likable to a certain extent? There's likable,
And
then there's, I guess, sexualized.
What do you mean
Like-
sexualized?
Yeah. Come on, Toby. This is
Too
your
likable.
topic.
that's your realm.
That's
You
your
already-
realm, bro.
you already
Like, why
know.
you gonna try to make me explain what you know? You go ahead and do your sex.
Sexualized? I don't know. Like I said, I think charisma is more like making people feel comfortable around you, right? Like they want to hang out with you. They want to like go with you, and you know what I mean. When you're leading, you're oh man, he makes me feel so good, or
you're
good.
I like that. You like that?
Yeah.
The charismatic guy is always winning.
Yeah.
If you notice that, with men and female.
Oh yeah.
The men too. Guys
Yeah.
like it when the guy's charismatic. He's cool to
Right.
be around, right?
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
genuine in that way. The girls love it. The girls like, oh, I want to call him for lunch. Let's call this guy. Even my gay friends, they're charismatics too,
Yeah.
right? They
Yeah.
got that personality, that bubbly personality, and people want to be around them. That's game to me.
Yeah.
In any space you go in, you could tap and be like, dude, I fit in right in.
Yeah.
To anything.
You can
Sounds kind of
blend
like
in.
me a little bit, man.
That kind of sounds like you.
Hey, I was gonna ask T. Since you from Atlanta, T, is the game different in Atlanta?
Hey, what you
than
talking about?
Oh
Fresno?
yeah. It's the Riz.
from Atlanta?
different.
Real.
Who's from Atlanta?
He's from Atlanta.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's been here for a while, but he's
yeah,
originally from Atlanta.
Yeah, he's been
Oh, okay,
he's been
okay.
he's been
Yeah, I was
here.
like,
he's
Sam's
been
been here
here.
forever.
yeah,
he's been here forever.
But he's from Atlanta.
He's from Atlanta. His origin story.
Yeah, the origin story.
Origin story of Atlanta.
Dude, is the game
Yeah, you
different
gotta-
there?
You got to go back a couple episodes, way back. 1 year back, exactly. About a year.
About a year.
About a year.
I mean, the game here is it's different. Like Cali and Atlanta is different.
Yeah.
Really?
Right? You have to understand that Atlanta is more about people who has that
Ball
Money?
status?
ball styles, right? So people who trying to be that dirty South, who has that swag,
Yeah.
and that Southern gangster charm.
Yeah.
But Southern hospitality is real. It's there. You ever
Oh,
go
damn.
visit, people are friendly.
Dang.
But then don't rub them the wrong way. They'll
Yeah.
pop off at you because it's an open carry state, so everybody's strapped.
Dang.
So
Yeah.
it's pretty. I like it over there.
So you gotta have money. Is that the game?
That's the game you gotta have.
You know,
yeah,
You
money.
got you
I
got to
seen
show.
that.
You gotta show.
Yeah.
So you could show and be poor, but still get the girls.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
What do you? Oh, I see. I see. What you mean so
Yeah.
it's all front.
Front.
then.
All
Yeah.
front.
Yeah, it's all front.
So you could wear Jordans,
Yeah.
a Gucci belt, and all that. You get the finest girl,
Yep.
but you struggling the next
yeah,
morning.
you still live in the hood.
Still live- in the hood.
As long as she don't know.
Yeah.
And she won't.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
everybody's living for the gram over there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
Atlanta's now like the next Hollywood in a way.
Ooh.
It's
Yeah.
they a lot of production people. They allow it's about the image now too. It's getting it's like the next Hollywood. That's what they call it over there. Movies
Really?
over there, everything. So yeah, I mean
I heard it's the next San Francisco.
What?
that already existed before.
Really?
Okay, because
There's a section for
there's a big gay community in Atlanta.
Midtown Atlanta.
yeah,
It's,
big.
yeah.
It's almost as big as San Francisco. It's probably the
Yeah.
second one.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes.
It's
know
a
that.
section of Midtown
Yep.
Atlanta. It's
Is that why you're from there?
no,
Yeah.
not at all.
sure?
North Atlanta.
So
Hey, we love our gay community. We love our gay community.
We
man.
just want to make sure we're getting the right information. You know?
So since we're talking about game,
That's game.
Do gay guys have enough game to pull a straight guy?
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good one. They haven't fooled me yet, so I don't know.
Well, that's why I
they
told
don't
you to
have
ask you
enough
that
game
question.
there. Yeah, I was kind of asking. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's what you call it? It's flattering if a gay guy flirts
Yeah,
you, and
yeah.
you should know, right, Charles?
Yeah. Well,
Times, right?
I only like it when they buy me free drinks.
Charles didn't tell us this story.
Dude, it was one time. It was my
Okay.
birthday. We were at dinner, and we were eating.
No,
we were
it
at
was
the
Marty's
dinner.
birthday.
Oh, it was Marty's birthday.
Okay.
And then he what did he say, Charles? The waiter.
Okay, so look,
You guys should role play this.
we're not
That's
gonna
No,
role
we're
play.
not gonna role play, but
It's funny because we talked about stories and Charles never shared the story.
Yeah.
He
He
said on the
never
podcast.
mentioned this
See,
once.
he been holding down.
Yeah. Okay. So
Tell us the
Are you ready
story.
for the story? Are you
Yes.
ready for the story? Okay. So we went to Olive Garden for Marty's
Yes,
birthday.
it was all good.
It was
Olive
a whole
Garden.
full table, probably like what, 10, 12 of us. We all sat down
Here in Fresno.
here in Fresno.
Okay.
And we sat down and we're trying to celebrate Marty's
Wait,
birthday.
was I there too?
Possibly. There was a lot
I
of
think
us.
I remember this.
Yeah, and then like the waiter like walked past everybody, came straight to me.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you doing? Like, what would you like to drink? And like, I'm like, oh, I'll just take some water.
You're the one sitting on the end of the table, right?
No, I was
No.
on the side.
It was on the side.
On the edge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like, he came straight to me, took my order, and left. And everybody was like, "What about us?"
I remember that. Yeah. I
And then,
remember
like,
that.
He came back, and then finally took everybody's order, brought my water first before everybody else.
Oh, damn.
I was like, "Oh, cool." And then like they end up start ordering food. He came to order my first, and then he was just talking, and I was just being friendly. And then when around the order, and then my order came out, I guess I didn't like it, so I asked for a new one. And then he came back and make sure like it's better. And Marty was like, "Huh? How come you get more food?" And
It was his birthday.
Yeah, he go, "It's my birthday." And he go, "Oh, your birthday comes all the time."
Oh,
Yeah.
stop
Yeah,
it.
stop it.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just
That's what they
talking
do,
the whole
huh?
time. Touchy, but I didn't care. I got food. I was happy.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
like later on when the bill came, he said, "Hey, you want some dessert?" He brought me dessert, and he go, and since we messed up your food, your meal is comped. I'm like,
Mind you,
"Oh,
he,
really?"
He ignored all of us. I was
Ignored all
there.
of us.
He was all on Charles.
See, Charles, you should have took one for the team.
Yep, you should
I
have took
did.
one for the team.
No,
you took one
you-
for
for
your
yourself.
meal. Yeah.
If I were
you
you,
selfish.
I would have been cupcaking with him.
Yep.
And been like, look, take my number, but
Yep.
everybody got to get a free meal here.
Yep. And maybe
you ain't
we'll
gotta call him
do.
back.
Maybe we'll do something
Okay.
later.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's it.
Hey, I
Wait,
did.
did you have hair this time?
I did.
Oh, damn. So what was
That's
what
what
was
it
you
was.
trying to rub? Your head or your chest
My
or what?
shoulders.
He was trying to put his fingers through his hair.
Damn.
Because Charles had that slick hair.
Wait. Did you tip him?
Huh? He didn't require no tip. He just wanted the one tip.
No tip.
But the tip was
You didn't tip him. Bro, you didn't even give him a hug or
Yeah, you
anything.
gave him a
I
hug or
get
nothing.
50% of
You
whatever
didn't
my
give.
bill was.
You didn't give him the side hug or
You
nothing.
gave him a side hug. You would have got.
Yeah, at least a side
I
hug.
give him a dab. Thank you.
The side hug with the 3-pat, like tap tap tap. You know.
Hey, remember, but this is back then when tipping wasn't like super big, and when we go to pho shop, we leave $2 no matter what our bills are. And,
Well, because pho was like $5-6 back
yeah,
then.
and this is Olive Garden back when we were working minimum wage.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we feel like Olive Garden was fancy. That's back then. So it's not like now where we're like, okay, it's Olive Garden. Let's just go.
I wanna.
And
I wanna
it
go
happened
back
again
there.
at Hong Lan. Remember?
Same guy?
No, it was a girl. It was a girl this time.
Ooh.
Yeah, and she just came, and then I remember Laura was sitting there, and she's like, "Really, this again? Like, are you not gonna take our order?" I'm like, "Oh, chill. I'll let her know to get you some water." And like, she came back and started talking to me. She's like, "Hello, I
So-
want to order some food too."
Does that mean you're an attractive person, Charles? That the people go to you first?
Your game?
Is that part of your game?
Maybe like 10 years and 100-pound lighter, and full of head of hair.
I think you still
Possible.
got some charisma, Charles.
Oh no, that's what's carrying me now. Back then, with the looks and the charisma, it was not fair for the rest of the people.
Damn.
It wasn't fair. That's why I had to add on some pounds to make even out
out the game- even out the game
field. Yeah.
You're taking all the girls.
He's like, you know what? I can't do this to all my friends.
Yeah. Right. See, I took the one for the team.
Okay.
Like that.
California game is a little bit different. You know.
Yeah, how's it here now? Because I mean, it's been a while for me either. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't say I'm kind of semi in the game.
What is
semi
over there?
you
What is semi in the game?
up.
Let's define
Fuck
that.
up. I got people in line. You fuck up. There's lines out here.
It's out the door.
Yep.
But I don't know. I think like charisma. I mean, they changed the terminology to Riz now, but I think it's how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
Who do you think has more game, girls or guys?
I think it's guys.
Because I mean, their game might be different.
The
right?
game's different.
It's very different.
The game is different.
definitely
Yeah, they're
But women got control.
Women have
I
control.
think they got a little bit more control.
over their game.
Yeah, meaning they're persuasive in their own way, so they dictate who gets to come in their avenue,
They're-
in their space. Yeah, they
Their job is to basically deflect or
deflect.
accept.
Yeah, accept.
Guys,
Yes.
we
deflect.
We shoot.
We
right?
shoot. Yeah, we shoot. Sorry, we shoot.
Hey,
Yeah,
we only have one thing. We
shooters.
shoot.
yeah, we shoot.
Shooter shoots.
We shoot.
Yeah.
We either hit or miss.
Yeah.
So we're always going forward.
We miss,
They're
we try
always-
again.
Yeah.
No, we keep
We keep shooting.
shooting.
Yeah, we keep shooting.
I mean, shoot.
Keep shooting till we hit something.
If you miss the girl you shoot, okay, check it out. You miss the girl you shoot, she dodges it. There's a girl behind her. You probably hit her.
She gonna get hit.
Got him. Got him.
I like that. I like that.
She gonna turn around.
I like that.
Oh.
It's like the whole thing in a group of friends. If you can't get the one you want, just kind of move down the line.
So that goes back to that question. If you out of us, if you had to take one for the team, T, would that consider a game too? Like you're like, look, guys, there's 3 bad ones, but there's one freaking ugly one.
That is definitely a
game,
the
huh?
game, right?
That's
That's supportive. That's a support group.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Yes.
Supporting role.
Yes.
If that night Charles was getting with that
Yeah.
waiter, right? And
Yeah.
I have to support him some way, somehow, right? I'll
Yeah.
support you.
Yep.
All right.
That's a, you know what? Tonight is not my game. It's Charles' game.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm a supporting cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, we do support each other.
Because you don't want him to fail. You don't.
Right.
You want him to score.
It's like an
Right.
extension. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
succeed,
But have you been around like those guys that said they're your wingman, but they don't know how to wingman?
that's
He ain't got
Plenty
game.
of time.
When you're like, hitting it off, and then they didn't do what they're supposed to do on the side, and they're like, oh, this is a good conversation over
They
here.
didn't understood the didn't
Assignment.
understand the
they didn't get
assignment.
they didn't get the memo.
The memo.
The memo.
Don't be third wheeling in there right now.
And the one that you're talking to, they're coming to talk to them. It's like, what the hell?
We all been there.
Yeah, we all been there.
There's a point where like I'm dancing with a person and the other person sees it like, oh, they're supposed to kind of like help support, but they try to sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Making an ice cream sandwich? Like,
Yeah.
at that point, like, a handoff. Not respectfully hand off.
Yeah.
And then later on the line, you go somewhere else. That person, your wingman, come back. I was like, where'd she go? Oh, she decided. I was like, dang, dude, I handed off to you. You're supposed to, But
She was boo boo. She didn't want to do anything.
Oh, yeah, they fumbled it.
but I think it comes to like reading the right sign, reading the chemistry. Chemistry is a real thing. You can feel it, right?
Yeah.
You walk in a room, you feel chemistry with somebody, you automatically know. And it goes both ways. If you have
I feel chemistry with everybody.
do you?
Sometimes the wrong chemistry.
Yeah,
but
sometimes the
you
wrong
felt
chemistry
it.
is, oh, shit. I felt that shit.
What do you mean by wrong in chemistry?
Like, like you said, you feel it, right? Like,
Oh,
shit,
yeah, like that.
like
Yeah,
this,
okay.
I shouldn't be around this person, right? Or I
Yep,
shouldn't,
yep.
whatever, that the chemistry is real.
Yeah, sometimes it's a bad mix. Sometimes it's a bad mix. Sometimes it's water and vinegar, and sometimes it's oil and vinegar. You just don't mix right.
Sometimes it's, what you call it? The rotten fish, what do you call it? Badak.
But that,
but people love people like
hey,
that.
it tastes good, so you just go with it.
Did you guys ever had game in class? I know we all went to high school. Let's
What?
let's
In
take
high
it
school
back
or
a little
college?
bit. No, high school, Duncan.
Oh, dude, in high school, I had plenty of games.
Okay, no. Remember that student or that person that got along with the teacher, and somehow they persuaded them to get either extra credit or good grades, and he did something wrong and he never got in trouble for it, but the other kid got in trouble for it or had bad grade, and he persuaded the teacher so good that when the grades came around, he got a better grade than you did. That ever happened? Like you're very persuasive to your teacher in high school. That
The teacher's pet.
you're basically that's basically what it is, a teacher's pet.
Teacher's pet.
Did you ever did
That's
that?
a different type of game, though,
That's
right?
a different type of game.
Yeah, it's a different type of
But
game.
see, that starts. I feel like these games start at a very young age to grow into this different persona of game that you have as you get older. Whether it could be cupcaking with the cashier, whether it could be at your employer. I had a female boss two times in my career, and every time I had a female boss, I would really cupcake with her to get the vacation days that I really wanted, where everybody else had to wait in line. So to me, I took advantage of that because she's like, "Well, Lucky will get it first, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the only guy here."
Lucky,
wow, he's got charisma. That's
right?
this guy.
And she would always,
I was
even the
thinking something
girls,
different, but
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go
the
with that.
girls would say, "How come he always gets to pick or gets everything lucky? You know what I mean? So for me, that started out in high school. I did the
Right.
same thing, teacher's pet, all the way on into my
Brown
adulthood.
noser.
But had you guys ever been that person in high school? Were you guys ever that guy?
That
That
The teacher's pet.
teacher pet, but kind of very persuasive to your teachers?
No, never.
No?
Nope, not
None
me.
of y'all?
No,
Not with school. I mean,
Okay.
I got good grades, so I didn't need a persuasion.
I got straight C's on my own.
You know,
I did that.
I graduated. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
well, I get what you're saying. You have that chemistry.
That
with
chemistry,
yeah,
that game,
that
you know.
game, or whatever, you know. And
So what you're saying is that when it comes to older women, you got game.
yeah, you know, from my experience, older women are for me, it's always been easier.
Why is that?
They don't play around.
They don't play around.
They know what they
play
want?
around. They know what they want.
Maybe I'm more mature than my age when I was younger. You know, like talking 20s, talking to people that in the 30s or 40s. It
Yeah.
was just easier.
Yeah.
You know why?
You know?
Because those ladies is already like, I got me a young 20-year-old.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. You weren't running no game. They won it already.
They
All
wanted
you
to
did was
test you,
offer.
huh?
Dang. So they had control.
They had control.
They already
That's their
knew.
game. That's their game.
That's
Yeah,
their game
yeah,
because
that's
they
their
already knew I was
game.
gonna shoot my shot.
Yeah, exactly.
They already know. They already knew what you were gonna do.
Damn. She's like, you know what? I'll let him in.
They were 10 steps ahead.
Yeah.
That's
They
probably
already
true.
knew.
They were 10 steps
You
ahead.
know what? I'm gonna drop my paper here real quick. You know, they're already leading you on. They already knew.
It's like
Yeah.
you're
Fell
an
into
ice
the
cream
trap.
man, and you just came across a bunch of fat little kids, and then you think you're a great sales rep,
That's his example.
but no, you just had great clients.
Yep. little did you know that she was telling her friends like, man, this little kid right here, I'm gonna rock his world. You know,
Yeah.
that you were playing that game. But to you, you're probably like, yeah, I got it. You know.
hey,
I guess
hey.
they're two different sets.
I like that. So in that situation, you're saying the female had the more game than.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though. I mean, it's kind of like a tug of war, right? Like
Yeah.
it's who's trying to do
Right.
what, get here, come here. Like it really is a game, you know. Like you're playing a game. Like who's gonna fall for who, basically. You know? Who's gonna buy that drink?
Yeah, you know what? But then at the same time, if that's when both of them are interested in each other and they're actually playing a game of chess. Sometimes one person is not interested, and it requires actual game to try to get the person that's not interested in you to be interested in you.
So you willing to work hard to get what you want, Charles?
Sometimes depends. I mean, and girls, they do have it a little bit easier because, like, let's just say a guy that's mediocre looking, like he can't just go pick any. Like, out of 10 girls, he'd be lucky if one of them will give him a chance. And if it's a mediocre girl and she goes to 10 guys, at least 60 to 70% of those guys will take the chance.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit easier for girls.
Maybe more than
think-
60. Maybe like 80, 90.
I think they start like the game is more like socializing, right?
Yeah.
So I think the girls they start kind of earlier than the boys, right? Like when they start younger,
Yeah.
socializing with each other.
They
right?
definitely develop early.
Yeah, and then for us guys, we're still running around fucking playing tag, like
Yeah.
hitting each other, and then you know
Sure.
it's not until we get into like middle school, and then we're kind of behind, and the girls already know the game,
Yeah.
and they're playing us already, you know.
yeah, I think.
And they talk to each other.
Yeah, they
And
talk
they
to
tell
each other.
what to do. Like, man, they share information. We over here, we don't know what the hell our information is. We over here busy
Ours
lying.
is- yeah.
We're busy lying to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 10 girls already.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. We try to one up on each other.
Yeah. 10, man, I already talked to 20 girls.
Or what they do, they in the elementary, the boys push the girl,
Yeah.
and then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, he likes you. That's why he's
Yeah.
being mean to you." You know, like what the hell? Like we don't know how to express ourselves. We're being mean to you.
No, I heard girls do that to guys too.
Huh?
Or girls just be mean to the guys just because they like him.
That's
They
their
don't know how to
charisma.
express
That's
it.
their
Yeah.
riz.
That's like, hey, I'm giving you my attention. Why are you not accepting it?
Now, do you think the charisma and stuff like do you guys think that it has anything to do with our background, like ethnicity? The Asian guys have less riz. I mean, is that
Well, I mean, like when people talk about Asian, they think about East Asian,
yeah?
and a lot of those guys don't really have game.
What do you mean?
I don't see East Asian having games like swag. Some of them don't have swag. They're just so one direction or one dimension, right? I don't know if they have. I've never seen. If I ask a East Asian guy, hey, go talk to a girl, most of them are scared.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's from what I've seen.
Well, I think certain groups have
Yeah.
their I think their moments, but in their own culture, in the East culture, they may have game in their own culture.
Right.
I interpret Toby's question as if I was loud and I was going out of the community, will I still be able to do the same thing if I was doing that?
See, for me, game, before you even have game, you have to have confidence. If you don't have the confidence, you ain't got no game.
Yeah.
You could practice that shit in the mirror all day, all you want. But like if you don't have the confidence when you're actually executing it, you're gonna fumble that. And if you have the confidence, even if you don't know what to say, just walking in with that energy, you're walking like you're 6 feet tall, and you go in there and you start talking. And if you mess up, you don't give a shit because your confidence is gonna cover all of that.
Yeah.
And whoever you're talking to, you just be like, damn, he don't give a fuck. I like this guy. Or like, oh, he's funny, or then he says the craziest shit. And then they just like, okay, I like this. And then that just become their game or their their charisma. And most of the time, girls will have more confidence in guys because they don't get as many no's. So that's why I think girls have more game than guys.
Oh, do you think they're probably scared of rejection more?
I think
so. I think so.
I think that I'll say this, man. Even in our group of friends, our loud guys, they definitely take rejection a lot worse.
The girls,
the guys,
the guys.
Really?
The guys,
Really?
Yeah, I
think
think
they
so.
both
I've seen loud guys get rejected and they're embarrassed as shit. They walk the other way, or they're like, "Fuck, I'm not gonna holler at that group no more." It's crazy because
They don't try again.
they won't try
You're
again.
supposed to keep shooting. No matter
Yeah,
what.
but some of them won't shoot because their guards, they have that confidence. Man, I've been around, like I'll hang up north and it'll just be me and a couple other guys that usually hang out with, the white girls, Latinas and all that. And I've never been shy of going up to a girl and talking, But I've been out when I seen a couple loud guys. I'm not gonna mention their name, but they came up to me with like, damn, she bad, And I'm like, well, go get her.
So they're
Fair game.
charismatic and everything too,
Yeah.
right?
Who?
The loud guys.
The loud guys, they're into that, but they're scared.
No, are they charismatic?
No, I mean, are they
Oh,
charismatic?
no.
'Cause, you know, the Riz,
Yes,
right? Like,
they don't
it's
have
different.
that.
Oh, they don't have that.
No, they didn't have that.
That's
They
why.
were
They didn't have
scared,
the
very
confidence.
timid. Yeah. And I said, hey, man, that's fair game. Like,
Right.
all you got to do is go buy a drink or have a conversation. Man, I'm even afraid to do that. It's like, bro, you're in the wrong environment. When we come here more often, you practice. And I was telling them, like, dude, everybody gets turned down once in a lifetime. All of us did. I did. But I'm going to keep trying. And that's what they like. You know what I mean? And maybe not that one girl that's white or Caucasian or a black chick, but there'll be another chick that's going to say yes to you. Once they see that you smiling, you bringing that game to them.
I don't think it matters what race they are. Like, you could be whatever race you want to be, and the other person could be whatever race they are. Like, if you have the confidence to actually go talk to them and make them laugh and have a good time, you're good.
Well, I think it's the social too. Like, a lot of people can't have conversations. They're not quick with their feet. They're not able to articulate conversations, or common interest is not the same. You bring a loud guy in Yard House and talk to a white chick who grew up in River Park. We're having two different conversations.
Two different worlds.
Two different worlds. So now you're stuttering, you're embarrassed, you're blushing, you're red. Everybody in the club or where in Yard House looking at you, and you're like, well, what's my next line, right? And now you're about to speak loud because your English ain't kicking in. I seen that, man. That's why
You forget,
I'm
you forget to speak English.
Yeah. I have to go over there and break the ice. Like, sorry, my friend don't speak English. Okay, let me tell you something.
That's the wingman.
Right? And then now they're like, I like this. I said,
That's
look,
what a wingman do.
right, and I had to go help him out, man. Let me break it down to you. You know what I mean? So after a while, right, you come out, you get used to it, man.
You gotta get
You know
used
what
to
I mean?
it.
I wasn't that way till multiple times till I got used to that stuff.
You
know what I mean?
you start to learn from your
Learn.
mistakes.
So, since Lucky brought that up, give me your best icebreaker or pickup line.
Ooh.
Icebreaker.
I want to hear Toby's pick a line, man.
I don't really have a
line?
pickup line.
Well, I mean, icebreaker.
Icebreaker. I'd say, hey.
It's the same thing.
I was like, hey, my name's Toby. What's your name? That's it.
No, I think Toby said one time, "Damn, you got nice boobs."
Now that's a
That was a pickup line.
great line.
Did you say that one time on our podcast? You told a
Damn.
girl that, I got a nice pickup line. That was nice boobs. Yeah.
No, I mean, if I want to like joke around, right?
Yeah.
I would say stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
No,
if,
sure.
if I'm like intentional with it,
Yeah.
I would just introduce myself. Hey, what's up? What's going on here? Or what I would do is just there. If they're right next to me, I would just
Yeah.
casually mention what's happening.
Yeah.
man, that band fucking sucks, right? And then we'll
Yeah,
just start talking.
That's a good
You know what I
icebreaker.
mean? Like I normally just do that, and we just talk. Oh yeah, my name is Toby.
Yep.
Whatever
And
the
it just
situation
happened.
is.
Yeah,
You
I
look at
normally
the
do that.
environment, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then from there you kind of like, oh man, is that chemistry there? Is that connection there?
You find
right?
that chemistry or connection.
Yeah, if it's not there, if she's like having a bad day or not, if you ask her out and she say no, it's not you. She's probably having a bad day. You know what I mean? Or this guy that tried to talk to her before fucked up her day, and then you just happen to be the next guy.
Yeah.
That's why
Just took it out on you. You know?
Yeah, you can always read a girl for the most part. If you're in an environment and you guys are in a place that's playing music you like,
Yeah.
hey, I like that music. You know,
Try again in 5
find that
minutes.
commonality in the situation in your environment. Look at your environment. How can you tie that to the person you're trying to talk to?
Right.
You know, and in most cases, the ones that you're not expected to talk to, that's when it just happened naturally.
Yeah.
But if you fixate on one girl, you're gonna mess up your game. You're gonna stumble. You're gonna speak loud. you're gonna just. That's when people think too much about the situation.
Yes.
But
It never
I
works.
think it comes down to you as a man leading the conversation
Right.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to lead the conversation.
Totally.
If you don't know how to lead and ask the correct question,
Right.
or you want to talk about yourself all the time, you're like, hey, I remember I have 150K.
You know, girls don't like that. You know, don't be about yourself.
Also, you gotta read the room.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be able to understand. Like, okay, this conversation is not gonna go far.
Yeah.
So make it short.
Right.
Come back around again.
In 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Come back in 5 minutes. Because
Yeah.
you got to understand, girls, their emotion go up and down like this, left and right. They could change 1 minute to the next.
They need to get softened up a little bit.
Don't force the conversation. Don't
No,
sit
you
there and try to find something to keep talking about.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna be annoying.
Yeah, you also gotta like T said, you look around the room, and even if they have a friend. I've been in conversations where there's 3 girls and just me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking behind me and ain't nobody here, but I just tell them my guys are coming too. It's all right. Y'all can sandwich me for right now. I'll
But
take
that's
it.
the thing
You know,
too,
like
right?
that. Yeah.
If there's 3 girls, you have to talk to all of them.
All of them.
You can't talk to that one person.
Exactly.
You know
You have
what I
to
mean?
talk to all of them.
And a lot of guys, they fail. Like,
Fail.
being charismatic is like you want to include everybody within that general vicinity versus, I'm just only talking to this
Because
person.
girls, they go in a group.
Yep.
Yeah.
You ignore one of them, the rest is be like, you ignore our friend too. Right?
Yeah.
So if you're approaching a girl in a big group, how do you approach it?
You know, Charles is asking these questions because he's really taking notes.
He's
right
taking
now.
notes.
taking
Yeah,
notes.
he's
He's
taking
taking
notes.
notes right now.
He's
taking
remembering.
notes. He's remembering everything.
Yeah, he's
What do
remembering
you
all
think
this
this is
stuff.
up here for? Because I'm like taking notes.
That's why he's so
Yes.
charismatic. He
Yeah,
takes
he's
notes.
taking notes.
Yeah, he takes
Hey,
notes.
remember to lead also in the beginning, you have to watch and see how people do it.
You have to
Yeah.
observe.
You have to observe. I've seen many guys do it. They do a great job. I'm like, damn, I want to be like that guy.
Yeah.
But I'll tweak mine a little bit
Yeah.
to
Okay,
match
fine.
to match my
Make
character.
your original-
to match my
original.
original.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Since Lucky want to answer, why don't you tell me?
No, I want to ask. I want to hear T first. You answer T first.
Oh, you just hijacked the whole
No,
conversation.
I want to hear T first though.
How do I approach a group of women?
Yeah, like you see somebody you like, but they're in a group of girls.
Wait, we got to go back to answering that other question. What is your guys' pickup line?
Yeah, what's your
Yeah,
pickup line,
yeah,
Charles?
yeah.
Ask me.
You asked Toby.
Yeah.
I asked, so I had to go last.
No,
Yeah,
you
you asked
got
second
you're
question.
next.
Yeah,
we
what's your
want to
pickup
hear
line?
you
Pickup line.
talk
How
now.
would you approach a girl with your charisma? What would you do?
Pickup line.
Yeah.
I don't have an actual pickup line, but I like to say just some random shit. Like sometimes, like if I just sit there and then like we're just sitting there and we just look bored, I just like it would be in a dark room. Be like, man, it's
You
nice
would be
one.
in a dark room with someone you don't know?
Yeah, why not? But
Wait, how do you get there in the first place?
let's just say we're at
A bar.
at an event, a bar,
At a bar.
There
Okay.
you go. Let's talk about. Let's
Yeah,
give
let's
it.
just
Give
be
it
at a
some
bar.
environment.
Okay.
to
A
it.
bar. Give him an environment.
We're at a bar,
Okay.
chilling. And
Okay, a Texas bar.
a Texas
A
bar. Got it.
cowboy Texas bar.
Same thing. All right,
Yeah,
no problem.
A country cowboy boot
And
Texas
she's sitting
bar.
there by herself.
Everybody
and she's
strapped.
kind of bored.
Yeah.
And I just be like, man,
And
The weather's nice,
Garth Brooke came on.
exactly what I just said. The weather's nice, huh? And she'll just look at me weird, and I just look at her, and then just be like, oh shit, what did I just say? And then she'd be like, I was weird a little bit, huh? And I just kind of just continue the conversation.
You go with the weird approach.
I see.
Because
You go with the weird approach.
I just go in with the awkwardness shit first, and then once she accept that, it's done. We could talk, and I could just be whatever I want to be.
So you go with the weird approach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
were
it
the
works.
nerdy weird approach.
Not nerdy, like not crazy weird. Don't be too weird. Just
you don't wanna
being
be too
willing
weird.
to
You don't wanna be awkward.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
I just went in, just be vulnerable right away. Not too vulnerable though, because then it's just weird. But yeah, I have to do it in live action for you guys to understand it. It's hard to
That would be a
understand
good
it.
session, right?
Yes.
A live action.
A live action
Live
session.
session.
Let me see this shit. You know.
You get somebody, the cameraman way in the back
So-
recording.
The same approach I do, because I have to do a lot of icebreaker for my job too. Where, like I said, I do open houses. People come in and they don't know me, and they just want to look at the house and they just want to get out. They don't want to talk to me. If they talk to me, they just want to know the information and they just want to get out. They don't want me and say, "Hey, you want to buy a house with me?" or any of that. So my approach is always like, "Hi, come on in. Look around the house. Everything you see in the house, including the wall, the ceiling, it stays with the house.
Yeah.
So when you buy it, you get all of that too." And they just like, okay. And then-
Oh, you do like joke.
yeah, I just joke around.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just, when they come in, sometimes I just like, "Hi, could I help you guys?" They go, "We just came for the open house." We go, "There's no open house here." And they're like, "Oh shit, my bad." And I just joke around with them. That's pretty much all I
So
do.
kind of like joke around, make it awkward, and then diffuse it.
Yeah, diffuse it.
Diffuse it.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
definitely diffuse
I
it.
never tried that move before.
And then
I'm
laugh.
taking notes here.
Yeah. So and then laugh.
Awkward, diffuse it. Be the cause of the
Set the
situation.
tone. Set the
and-
tone.
Set the
Set
tone.
the tone is could be a light, fun conversation
In the
Not
dark
gonna-
room.
in the dark room.
The dark
Open
room.
house, dark
Open
room.
house,
Yeah.
dark
The
room
blinds are
playing.
closed. Come on in to my house.
Okay, that's good. Got you.
And I'm like, they go, "Oh, where's the restroom at?" The one with the toilets. Yeah, pretty much just like that. Just straight weird.
So you kind of
conversation.
like a more indirect,
Yeah.
right? More indirect in your way of getting in with people.
And I think it's just more of me setting the tone of like, this is because once they feel like at ease, then I could ask more deeper questions.
I agree.
Yeah.
Get them to feel at ease, right?
You're indirect too.
It depends. So is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation. There's a couple things, right? If you put the setting, I'm in a bar and there's music playing, and the people are dancing, and I see a girl who's not having.
Wait, quick. Give him a setting first.
What's
Well,
the setting?
he already got the setting.
I was
Go
making my
continue with
setting.
it.
Oh, you want a
Continue with
bar
it.
too? You want a bar
I
too?
control the situation.
How about a rodeo? We do a rodeo.
Okay, no. Let's EDC.
Okay, EDC.
Oh, EDC, that's easy.
Oh, man, that's too, no.
Oh, that's too easy. Too easy to make friends
Yeah,
over there.
Rodeo.
Is-
Do a rodeo.
Rodeo. I've never been to a rodeo. How would I talk to a rodeo girl?
Exactly.
It depends on the music. So
You
if
have your
it's-
cowboy boots on with the spurs.
If it's
You wearing chapless.
I'm wearing chap.
Yeah.
Chapless?
Chapless.
Hey,
Why would I
no,
wear
no.
that in the first
No,
place?
that's
assless.
not fair. That's not fair because just the chapless alone is an icebreaker.
Yeah. But if I was in a rodeo and then if I see a girl I want to approach her, is that what you're asking? I listen to the song. If I know this song, I would get to her, and it's just I kind of use movement too.
Movement.
Less talk is better, right?
Yes.
So if I see her and I could tell, man, she wants to go dance, I'll be standing next to her and I bob my head and say, man, I love this.
She bobs her head as well.
And I say, yeah. I say,
Yeah.
you know what this is? That's what I asked. You know what this is? She goes, I don't know. I said, me either. I don't know either. But it's good, right? And then low key, I just kind of go pull back and forth, smile. I always flash a smile at her, right? And if she likes it, she likes it. If she doesn't, you'll read it, right? If you can tell she's done.
Eye contacting.
If she's eye contacting,
eye contact,
and
yep.
she's like, oh, now she looks eased. Now that's pretty much not game over. Now like, okay, now you got your foot in the door. Now you can continue the conversation. Now you start to lead it, and leading is talk less. Let her tell you more,
Yes.
because the more you talk, the more you just mess up yourself. Because my life's not that interesting if I can tell too much. Because there's no mystery once she knows so much about you.
Yes.
So you let her be the one who tells you, and you be the mystery person. But I always go with in any situation, talk less. But I also use my body language. I love to dance, right? I love to, and I was trying to set my tone, right? If I was at a bar, I would just go up and just start dancing, just bob my head and show my dance move.
You just reminded me of that scene from White Chicks. With Terry Crew when he was on the dance floor with the whistle.
Yeah, get
and
that
he just
attention.
fucking going
Yeah.
he's just
You
dancing.
get that attention, and sometimes what I would do is I would go in the crowd, I make a circle, I dance a little bit,
Yeah.
and then once you leave the circle, somebody notice you.
Yeah.
Someone saw you.
Someone saw you, and
Yeah.
they say, you did a good job. Oh, thanks. My name's T.Y. What's your name? Done.
Done deal.
Got him.
In my head, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Checkmate.
That's not checkmate yet. That's
not yet.
that's
So you kind of direct, indirect.
Direct, indirect, but I kind of
Intentional.
try different situations.
Definitely
Not all of it works. You know, sometimes it fails. Like, oh, fail. Next move.
Depends on the girl too.
Yeah.
Depend on the girl.
on the girl.
You know.
What we did a lot back in the days when we used to go clubbing a lot. Like we'll go in a group of guys, and we'll see girls, but we don't approach them. We go straight to the dance floor. We just go have fun and laugh and just like dance.
Act stupid.
Act stupid. Put out so much energy. Girls just want to come in and join us.
Yeah.
They'll come just start dancing with us. Be like, oh, you guys are cool. You guys are funny, whatever. And then we like break up, and go into the group of girls, and you know that's how we just usually. And then once it dies down, we come back into the group. All right, guys, let's bring the energy back up, without even talking.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So
Man, you know me. I always been the mouthpiece of my friends, and to me, I always look at my environment first. So there's a couple situations. If I'm at a bar or we're at somewhere, if she's by herself singly and there's eye contact, I'm going straight for the shot.
Yep.
Being very authentic, very genuine,
Very direct.
go straight to it.
Right.
Hey, I even went up to her like, hey man, I know we just staring at each other, so I figure I'd rather just come out here and introduce myself.
Yep.
Go straight to the point.
Yeah.
We already looked at each other. Now if it's 3-1, me, I'll be there first 30 minutes, and then my friends are like, Lucky, we're kind of late. We'll see you in 45. Cool. I got work to do by myself, you know. And usually for me, charismatic and being funny is how I get the women. If I could get in there with a joke, if I could sit down next to him and said, hey, sorry, I didn't mean to take the chair, but I want to hang out with this group right here, this party. The girls would be like, oh, say, who are you, you know? Talk with the bartender. I love talking with the bartender.
Oh,
Bartender
they
gives me an
help you.
opportunity
They help you.
to say, what are these ladies drinking? You know, I look at their glass too. I look at the glass, see what kind of drinking they're drinking. You know, and sometimes if the moment's right, if they're catching the vibe, I'll give them a shot. We're having a good time. Because I know that the guys will be back to return everything else. You know what I mean? So I think it depends on the women. I've done 2-1 before. 2-1. I've done sisters before. Had to make the other sister happy.
Damn.
Yeah, I had to make
are
the
we
older
talking about
sister
game
happy.
here?
You gotta make her happy.
We're talking about game or we're talking about checkmate?
No, just,
It is game.
it is game.
You know, it is
It
game.
is game.
Yeah.
And I think for me, humor does it for me
Yeah.
really
it
well.
is. It's always humor, right?
Humor. I got them laughing. I got them feeling good. They had a rough day on a Friday.
Yep.
You know, so to me, I just look at more of the situation, the environment, and humor is my best tactic. Whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm coming with at that moment is what I'm spitting out, man. And I'm so quick at it when I'm at that moment. We even had competitions. Me, Bo, and Pi had competition one time. There was a pretty Persian girl with her girlfriend there sitting, and we're just standing behind her because there's no seats at Yard House. And Bo, he was like, "Damn, Lucky, she's fine." And mind you, I haven't really paid attention, but he's been scoping, you know. So we make a bet. All right, let's bet who could get her first. And we said it in Laos. Who get her first?
How do you say
Bo
it in
tried.
Laos?
I'll pay all day.
Pay all day.
Pay all day. Pay for dinner. Cool. I'm game. You pay for my dinner for me. You know what I mean? Right when the other girl got up to go to the restroom, her friend, she turns around and look, you know, and Bo's on the other side, and Bo is standing, and he's a cute guy, right? He's just smiling at her. Hella awkward, right?
How you gonna say it?
So knowing me, right, I said, sorry, don't mind my awkward friend. You know what I mean?
Oh, he got him.
Don't mind my awkward friend.
Got him.
Bo looked at me, he's like, you asshole, man.
Got him.
You're gonna
Got
get it now. You're gonna get it. I was like, man, you know, what is your name? You know, we're sitting back here the whole time, man, and we didn't introduce ourselves to you. You know what I mean? There's a reason why we stood here for freaking 20 minutes, man. It ain't because we ain't got no chairs. There's a couple of chairs right here, you know, but we really wanted to be part of the party, you know. Let me introduce you to my awkward friend. Bo, this is whoever there.
Oh, shut him down. And yeah.
And
Dirty.
no, but Bo knew. Bo
There's a
knew.
bet on the line, bro.
I know.
There's a bet on the line.
Yeah,
I respect it.
He could
Dinner
have
was
did the
on the
same
line.
thing.
Dinner was on the line.
He could have did the same thing.
Yeah.
By the time, so
He wasn't quick enough, though.
Yeah, he wasn't quick enough thinking because remember he was buzzing too. So I said, do you mind if I grab a seat real quick just to order a drink? And we started chatting a little bit more. I sat down with her. Right when her friend came, I looked. Oh, sir, I'm so sorry to take your seat. I didn't mean. I just wanted to chat with your beautiful friend here. You know, she came, sit down. She goes, oh, what is your name? I asked her. She goes, my name is whatever. Cool. Bam. Started the conversation. She goes, I couldn't leave your friend lonely. Got to keep her in company. That's why we were just laughing, right? We were just laughing, and then she was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool! Yeah, Lucky, right? Oh my god, such a lucky name, right?"
Now she's
Be lucky. All of us could go lunch together one day, right? And then shot it up. She goes, "Yeah, you should take my friend out. You know, so where you work at? City Hall. Cool, not too far from you. Let's make it happen." You love Mediterranean? Oh my God! Environment. How did you know? I go there every Friday because it's down the street from City Hall, and I know that. And I know that. I knew it in my head. Everybody go to eat Mediterranean. So I'm like, yo, you go to Mediterranean? Yeah. Oh my God, yes. Ching ching. I looked at the bill. Pay for my shit, nigga. I got a number. I was like, God, I like that. So I like that, right? So that's one of the things. I'm very quick at it. You know, if I'm in my zone, I'm pretty good. That's why the guys gave me LL, that name. I never understood who the hell was LL. What was
you didn't make that up yourself?
I thought you gave yourself.
I thought you made that up yourself.
No, I didn't.
I thought you named yourself that.
I thought you named yourself that.
The guys gave me that because one day we were at Twist Roll with clubs back then, 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
Every time I would go into a venue, I would lick my lips. And that time I was rocking
Wait, the upper or the lower lip?
Both. Lower.
Circular move.
Mostly the lower lip. Most of the lower lip.
He just got a chapstick.
And I was
on your body chapstick.
Sometimes you get chapstick. They would say that shit all the time. Man, so licking his lip. He forgot his chapstick. And I would do that, and they would always catch it like, this fool, man. There he go with the fedora and licking his lip, man. That freaking LL. That's all LL, right? So that's why they gave me LL Cool Lucky. Ladies love Cool Lucky. Yeah, so they gave me that name, and I just ran with it. Like, oh, what does LL Cool stand for, right? Then I read it like, ladies love Cool J.
You didn't know that?
I thought he made his screen name up.
I thought you meant.
No, before this. I didn't know it to that extent because I listened to Tupac, whatever. I was like, ladies love LL Cool J. Oh shit, it's pretty badass. Well, ladies love Cool Lucky. So I put that shit on my screen name then, So that's kind of how it all started, man. But I look at the environment, the stuff that they share with me. I listen to them very deeply. A lot of guys don't listen because they're thinking with their dick.
Yeah,
they're thinking with dick. But me, I've learned that if I listen to what the women is saying, and I remember some of the things, I could have a better conversation, a deeper one. If I'm just having sex that night, then we're talking about other conversations.
Talking about sex.
Yeah, we're talking about real stuff. Right. Like, hey, what you doing? You know what I mean?
Set the tone
real so that it could lead to that. But if I'm trying to pursue her for a couple side chicks and just sleep for a longer period, then I'll have a deeper conversation. And if this is someone I'm trying to date, then I'll be the most genuine, polite guy as possible. And I've done that. That's my wife. How you think she came back around and shit?
Wait, she wasn't there before?
She wasn't there before. She was replaced. I told her, hey, you lucky. You got me the right time.
So does that mean she got game?
Yeah. Like that.
They didn't know
that.
You didn't catch that, did you?
She was playing that other game.
Yeah, she was playing that other game, right?
This guy in. Ooh, I like that, Toby.
You never know. You know what I mean? Like, I know what this guy's game all about, right? I'm going to play a different game to get him in, you know? And they do that. The girls do that.
They know. They can read it.
So, who has more game?
Well, see, here's the thing, man. My wife didn't give it to me so easily. I used to get it from women easily.
Right.
But her, she was like, nah. This is a funny thing, man. We went out, a couple of my friends, Hispanic couples, and then they literally, when they got to Melupe, they asked her, how the hell did you get this guy to commit? And they told everything like this guy was the most player guy in the freaking town. I don't know how you even commit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. She told me once.
She told you what?
Yeah, she told me once. I asked her, how did you get him to commit to you, right? She go, easy. I go, what is it, Lupe? She go, easy. Carne asada burrito. I go, wow.
That's all you had to do, man.
I'm like, wow, that's all you had to do.
All you had to do is feed me. That's all you had to do, bro. Hey, my love language, man.
That was it. Key to the man's heart through his stomach.
Through his stomach. That's it, huh?
I go, that's it.
That's it. Ain't nobody ever offered me a meal. I just thought about it.
Like carne asada burrito. That's it, huh?
All the girls offer me their rooms. Like, let's go sleep at the house.
Yeah. Well, she went, I'm getting you a meal.
Get you a meal. I love this girl already.
I hate it on your game, Lupe. That's what I said.
Yep.
Hey, Lucky is so smooth with it. Like, Are we even gonna try to give him a scenario for him to come up with?
The only scenario I'm semi.
You're in the middle of nowhere.
I'm semi.
I got it. You're in the middle of nowhere in Alaska.
Damn, that's a cold one. Okay.
Yeah,
In
it's
the
a
middle of
cold one.
nowhere?
Yeah.
Oh, then that's easy. Because
Yeah.
we're the only
let's
one
just take-
there.
No, I'll just go.
No.
We're ice skating or something. Or
Wait,
camping?
let Toby finish.
Yeah, let me
Yeah, let
finish.
Toby finish.
You're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You're trekking through Alaska wilderness.
Yeah.
You come across a hut.
Yeah.
It's a small village, maybe 2-3 houses.
Yeah.
And you walk into this village.
How many girls are there?
A couple short ones,
Yeah. Yeah.
some tall ones.
Yeah.
Sprinkle.
How
in
would
there.
you go in there and say, "Hey, I need a place to stay"?
No, I was telling him, how can y'all help me set up my tent? I'll play that little victim.
Oh, the victim card.
Victim card. Hey, ladies, how can you guys help me set up my tent? I really don't know how to do this. You know what I mean? And then definitely asked him to go on a walk, on a tour, or something. Or you pretend like I'm cold. You know what I mean? Like, can y'all make a soup, a bean or something? What are you guys cooking here? You know what I mean? And start out the friendly version and more of, well, I'm cold as hell. I gotta survive, man. I gotta think about survival and how they're gonna teach me about the survival. I think it's more of that. I could build the love and connection that way. Because they may not be thinking about sex. They not be thinking about drinking
Never do.
drunk. Yeah.
Girls don't think about sex first. It's guys.
Exactly. So
Is that true?
when
I want to know.
Yeah.
The girls think about sex first?
Yeah. Answer
Or
that
second?
question, ladies.
Yeah.
Let us know. Do girls think about sex last? Guys think about sex first.
Yeah.
see, and then it depends. If these 3 or 4 girls that have huts, are they just hanging out, camping, whatever? Are they partying? They're having a bonfire? That'd be different. You know what I mean?
In Alaska.
Yeah.
What if it's a witchcraft thing and then
Oh shit.
how would you know?
I'll be like, who's gonna do that spell on me first?
Like,
Whoever cooked that carne asada on
Yeah, I'm
on
waiting.
the grill.
I'm waiting to get
Carne
somebody to
asada
spell
burrito.
on me. You know, I'll even have dumb jokes like, "Hey, who in here knows how to make a
they
snow
tie
cone?
you up already. So
See,
You want to build a snowman?
Best.
You know, when you want to build a snowman together, you know, we can help build a snowman or snow cone. There's snow cones out here. We really real. Help me make one. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff.
they're
that come to
tying
my
you
man.
up, putting you on the stake, and then putting some logs on you, and you're like,
Yeah.
well, we can still build a snowman, ladies.
Or I'll just drop my thing right there and says, "I'm here. Since you guys are freezing, you guys can burn me. I'll give you some fire." Ooh, that's sweet right there.
I pitched a tent inside a tent.
Yeah.
That's so funny, man. Like, we need to know, the girls got to give us a little bit of hint on their game.
Yeah.
What's their game? Like we're kind of exposing the guys, right?
Yeah.
And kind of letting everybody know what goes through our mind when we're talking to girls or approaching our charisma, confidence that comes with it.
So for me, I think girls' games is allowing the guys to be the savior. Like they'll try to be, oh, I can't do this.
Oh, the damsel in the
Yes,
distress.
that. I think that's their go-to. It's always like, oh, I don't know how to change an oil, got flat tire, or oh damn, this is too heavy. Can you help me out? Or whatever. Those are the things that I see, but I don't know what other games they have.
I actually remember Hitch, Will Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that
Mendez?
movie. Yeah.
Yeah?
I did that one time.
Which
One
part?
time.
Which part?
The part where he says, "Sorry, I'm late." Remember, he came in and the guy was macking on the girl.
Yeah.
And she did not want interest with him. And Will saw it
Yeah, he
from a
played that.
distance.
He
He played
played-
it. He says,
yeah.
"Honey, sorry I'm so late for our dinner tonight. Oh, who's your friend?" And then she looked at him like she didn't even know who he was.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, this is my husband. Oh my God. Thank God you came in time.
the guy
I just
tried to talk to her,
I just
yeah.
met him, He just came and had a drink. It's happy hour or whatever. And he walked away. The guy was like, fuck. Her husband came. Really, that's their first time meeting each other.
Yeah.
But mine was different where the girl was by herself at the bar. And I saw it right away. And I just went up and said, "Hey, sorry I'm late." She goes, "What do you mean?" I go, aren't you Jenny from POF? Plenty of Fish. She's like, "No, I go, I'm here to meet somebody. I thought it was you because you look really, really cute, She goes, "No, it wasn't me. I'm sorry." He's like, "Well, she's not around here. I might as well sit down. At least you can help me figure out where she's at."
Yeah.
So
Right?
I want to
And
hear.
then, and then so then she was like, "Oh my God, whatever." She goes, "Are you really on a date?" I told Bart, "I said, give me a drink, man. I'm pretty frustrated today. I'm on a first
got
date."
stood up.
Yeah, I got stood up.
I got stood up, man.
Yeah.
Buy her one too, please.
Exactly. And then all of a
My friend
sudden,
had one too.
we just hit it off.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, she goes, real lucky. Tell me the truth. Did you really have a date? I go, nah. Just wanted to get to you. She goes, oh, okay.
Yeah, we
okay,
were just on one right now. What are you talking about?
We've been hanging out for the last 2 hours. You know what I mean? And she was chilling. She felt that she knew we were dying. Dude, she looked like she was waiting for somebody or didn't have a great time or I don't know. Nobody came to meet up with her that night. So I kind of knew like, oh shit. I made her freaking night. You know what I mean? I think we hung out a few times.
Maybe that's her
we had
game.
mutual friends.
Yeah, that's her game.
Sitting there.
Yeah, that's her game.
wait.
Yeah.
Her game.
But to
Waiting for
me-
that one sucker to come by, buy her a
Sucker.
drink.
To buy me a drink.
Like, got
Have a
him.
good time. You know, and then some friends came over, introduced. It was cool because she went out to the club where we were going at too. Her friends came out later that night, so it was pretty cool. But to me, I also look at it like this, man. Not every game when you go out is going to be satisfaction. So I figure if I could give 100% and maybe take home 80% of that night, I'm a winner. Because I know that more than half came and said yes to me or had a good vibe with me or whatever. But to me, it was always a practice too. Because I figure out, okay, this group likes this group likes this, and I get to differentiate. The next time I go out, I know exactly what to do. So it was a lesson for me, even if I succeeded or if I didn't, you know what I mean? And with me, it was normal and easy compared to those 3 loud guys who never been in that
'Cause they've never
concert.
done it, you know?
Yeah, they've never been in that space. So to me, I told them, man, I've been here many times, man. I don't know some of these people in the room, but I've been into this space before.
Yep.
You guys just need to come out here more often.
Get in
You
that
know,
space.
Get in that space, more practice. That's what it was. I was just like them,
Yep.
10 years ago. But I worked my way up to that now, and that's why I get the ass I want to get. I'm happy for it, and they get to watch. They get to watch me get the ass. So I
And
see
they're
it like
happy
that.
to see it too.
But the guy before me, he did the same thing. I was watching him do it.
Yep.
I was just a student. And I said, okay, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to tweak it a little different. And I'm Asian
you make
too.
It yourself. Yeah, you make your style.
That's so crazy you say that because, like, as guys, right, we have to learn these things from each other.
Exactly.
And some guys, man, their pride, their ego or their pride is way too high. And they're like, you know what, I could do this, right?
Yeah.
And then they, they don't watch like the guy that really do it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, no, I could do like, we have a friend say, oh, yeah, I got 10 girls that night, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, you got nothing, right? And then the thing is with guys that are so good with women, that's so charismatic, and you see it in actors and stuff. And the things that they do, you want to mimic that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just like, man, these guys are truly knowledgeable.
Yeah. And I'm not the best looking guy, man. I'm not the
I
best
concur.
looking guy. And
I second that.
I tell my friends too, I'm not the
No
best
third?
looking guy.
I concur. That was second. You did third.
Everybody
You did third. Unanimous. It's unanimous.
I always pride myself because I was one of the only Asian guys in different groups. White
So
folks.
you were the token Asian?
Yeah. I felt that because they're like,
But you didn't have straight A's.
I didn't have straight A's.
That's cool. Being,
But he's
being,
tall.
Being a token Asian is you get a little advantage. Like,
Advantage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
And
You're
sometimes I
one
use
of a
that.
kind.
One
yeah.
of a kind.
Yeah. Sometimes I use that.
Use use the situation that's given to you
Yes.
and like, okay, leverage it. It's like,
Yep.
I'm the only Asian right now.
Yep.
Cool. Right.
Yep.
Or if I'm the only short one, take advantage of that.
Yeah.
You know.
I pride myself, man. Even when I came back from the military, man, all these Latina, black women, thick women too. And at that one point, man, I remember someone asked me, like, Lucky, you date Asian women? And at the time, I'm like, I honestly, Asian women don't like me. I think I'm a little different, Asian women don't like. I nothing wrong with my sisters and them, but they don't find me attractive.
I think part of the Asian culture too is that they don't know what to do with guys that are extroverted, that are
yes.
confident,
Yes.
that are charismatic, that are in your face, that's leading this and that, because in our culture, a lot of the guys, they're really more introverted.
Yeah.
They really keep to themselves. They don't know how to lead. And so when you have LL Cool Lucky
Yeah.
coming in and they're
Yeah.
like, oh my God, what do I do with all of this?
Yeah.
What do I do with all of
that's
this?
how they handle
They
this.
get confused. They don't know how to handle
That's
it.
real. I was a loud one.
And so they kind of feel intimidated.
They're intimidated. Yeah.
Yeah, by the presence,
For sure. I could definitely see that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I got that a lot too. Like, I always been loud and vocal, It's just been recently that I've been calmed down. I've been very quiet. But, in that 20 age group, yeah, I was out there, man. I was doing it, I felt very prideful, man, because I didn't see that many loud folks out there with me, and And at this time, I hung out with different groups, but it was practice for me, man.
Right.
It was all practice for me. You know, now I can sit back and like, damn, dude, that's right, dude. Remember all the time. And then the crazy part is, man, the guys that I used to hang out with them before used to share stories. Like, damn, look, man, you were crazy that night. Remember that night? And we laugh about it, joke about it. You know, like, do you do that again? I go, yeah, if I lost 100 pounds, I might do that again, you know?
Like you was for the streets.
For the streets. I was for the streets, though. But yeah, that goes back. Confidence, man. I wasn't the best looking guy, you know? But I really played my environment, my position, my charismatic personality the right way.
Right.
And it got me to where I was at, you know, as far
So
as...
you're more direct in your approach.
He's more direct.
Yeah, he's
I
more
think
direct.
I'm more direct in a funny way.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a direct and funny way.
And also, I think setting the tone is very important because you see so many guys that will go talk to girls and they feel like they're getting the girl, but they end up in the friend zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think when you're there's a difference between friend zone and kind of showing your intention, right? Because if you don't show your intention, the girls is gonna put you in the friend zone automatic.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're like, okay, yeah, you know, he's cool, but then if you don't show like, oh yeah,
You're
I'm a
attracted to
lover,
him,
yeah, you're attracted to him, and you're just thinking you're vibing.
Yeah.
Now you're like, oh shoot, I'm just in a friend zone.
That's what I'm
you know?
saying. And setting the tone.
Right.
You gotta let them know that, hey, this is
How would you let them know, Charles?
huh?
Yeah, how would you let
How
them
would you let them know
Indirect-
that you're
indirect-
interested?
We will. I mean, I would do a lot of talk and jokes, but they'll have like sex innuendos.
What?
And
What?
sex innuendos? Like where things that's not sex, but then you just make it sound like it's something
Oh,
sexual.
you make it dirty.
Yeah, you make it dirty.
What
And,
if that come off creepy?
Yeah.
Well, there's gotta be a time and a place to say certain things, or like I can't think of something off the top of my head.
I wanted an
it has to
example.
happen.
That's why.
It has to happen. Like
Like you had a hard day.
yeah, like that, or like like oh my god, this is so big. Oh,
yeah, like that.
Like that. You like big stuff, stuff like that.
Yeah, but if you say that and you laugh,
Yeah.
that
It's,
kind
it's a
of
joke.
yeah, it's a joke.
It's a joke
You
to
know,
me.
it's a
Well,
joke.
you don't laugh right away. You have to look at them to see what their reaction first. But I laugh right away because that's not my intentions.
Right.
So you got to learn how to be able to set the right tone and mood.
Yeah.
So who set the tone really?
Yeah, who
Is
set the
it
tone?
You
The guy.
or the girl? Because
Usually is the guy.
usually the guys
Usually is the guy.
How would you do it, T?
set the tone.
Yeah.
How would I set the tone?
If you know you want this girl and you don't want to be a friend, but you
Okay,
want to hit it.
when you say want, what do I want?
Well, let's say you want to smash it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
you
know
want to smash it.
that
How you
I'd
saying
say
it?
it.
Yeah.
Well, this is real life. This girl says, what do you want with me? I just want to fuck you. That's what I said.
Yeah, direct, right?
So direct. And then she looked at me and then you asked, right? And then she's like, okay. And that was that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, because there's no question about it.
There's no
Yeah.
question.
There's no question. And if she doesn't want it, then the ball's in her court.
Yeah, she gets like what you asked me.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm not gonna like try to play you along. I'm gonna be direct with you.
Is this the girl you met just that night, or the girl you met for a long time? Or you know her already.
Kind of met a couple times and flirted a little bit, you know. But then, what is the intention?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And the physical too. You got to be physical.
Yeah.
well,
you
what's
want-
physical?
Like you get closer, like a little touching here and there, and see how far you get before like there's any pushback. And if there's no pushback, you go a little bit more. Toby knows. Explain for me. Explain to them for me. Like I'm not great with details. Toby, go in on this.
What if it's?
What do you mean by like okay, I see what you mean.
Touch.
Touch. Like for me, I'm a touchy person. I'm a touchy. I like touching. I like hugging. I like I invade spaces a lot. And sometimes like for me, if I invade like a girl's space, right, I kind of read their body language. If they get scared or if they jump or I kind of back off. And I kind of go off of their energy. And yeah, you want to show intention. To me, I like eye contact a lot.
Yes.
If they're giving me a lot of eye contact,
Yeah.
it's kind of like an unspoken language, right? Like, okay, I know what you're thinking, you know what I'm thinking, right? So so the tension now is raised, and I kind of like raise it, and then I bring it back down, and I raise it a little bit more, and I bring it back down, So I kind of push it a
Push
little
and
bit.
pull, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of push and pull a little bit, I don't want to push too far, right? and the conversation, right? And you lead the conversation like you were saying. It's like, okay, you want them to kind of talk more about them than kind of about you. Because if you talk about yourself, you're done.
Because you're
"Man, I
trying
don't
to
wanna
sell
to you.
at that point.
Yeah, you're
sell
basically
yourself.
listening to.
Especially if you have nothing to back
And
it
you're
up.
remembering, right? You're remembering what they're saying. You're remembering things, and so you're making them feel comfortable. And then and all of that. It's a whole total package, versus like just going in, and sometimes you never know. If you read them right, you want to fuck, we'll go. You know, and you're directing that.
If you're very direct and blunt.
Thank you, Toby, for explaining what I was trying to say.
I got you, bro. You want me to do it? You want me to do it in a more angry tone next time?
Yeah,
Do it in Charles tone.
So that was what in my head. He unraveled it for me.
Unravel.
The players game, man. Maybe we should go do live.
We should go live.
Go live on it.
We can go live.
Yeah,
we
we go
should.
live.
I think the
That was
girls have more game than us, though. Honestly,
They control it.
they control it.
they
They
control it,
control the interaction.
Yep. I swear
And
to
you
God.
got to play your
we
cards
control
right.
the little pieces, but they
Yeah.
control the whole
They
thing.
control the whole thing.
Yeah.
And they have more power than us, right, ladies?
They do.
I've dealt with girls that are very serious.
What do you mean?
That was very awkward. Like you're trying to, not hit on them, but you're trying to get into their bubble, their space. Mm-hmm. And then either they have a boyfriend, or they had a bad day, or they just don't want nothing to do because your ass is ugly.
Well, the hug, the hug when you meet somebody, the hug says everything. It sets the tone.
Yeah.
So if you give someone a hug, and for me, I pay attention, right? So if they give me a hug, even if it's a side hug, if I feel them tap me on the back like that means, that means I'm just a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no more.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? But if they hug me like, or they hold me a little bit, or then I know, right? I remember. Okay, yeah.
How are you hugging strangers?
What do you mean?
You just go for it.
Just go for it sometime.
Yeah, it's just like a handshake. You just
Yeah,
go
like
in.
handshake. Hey,
Like-
what's up? You know,
No, I'm saying stranger, or is this people you?
Toby's
kinda-
talking about people he know already.
or people like not know, but you kind of like.
Like you
Met
met
them
before.
before
you
one
met-
time?
Met before,
Like,
like not you know,
Okay,
like
okay.
friends
Yeah,
or whatever.
stranger
you
would be
know?
different.
Stranger is when you leave, right?
Yeah.
Or hey, I gotta go here, whatever. Then you kind of test like Charles was saying,
Yeah. So,
right?
I'm not a touchy person. I don't like hugs.
You don't like hug?
No,
Really?
not really.
You don't like
You do high fives.
Dabs or what?
You
ever
dab
did
girls?
You ever did the high five and then like you move your hand and then they hug you?
I don't know that.
Oh yeah. See, hey.
Well, see, Charles doing dabs.
Oh.
That's already a friend zone.
Oh.
Remember, we had the question you asked about friend zone or sexual zone.
Yeah,
That's
Right?
because that's where I'm going for it. It's friend zone.
So how do you do
This is
sexual
friends.
zone then,
Yeah.
Charles?
Huh? I don't do that. Because
You grab
I'm
the
happily
ass
married.
right away or what?
Wait, you made me explain
I know.
your thoughts.
Your thoughts, but you don't know the thoughts.
Yeah, but you don't know your own thoughts.
I know my thoughts.
The question earlier was, if you want to be in a friend zone, how would you articulate a friend zone to persuade that girl, or you go into a sexual or a dating zone? What you're supposed to lead as a man? How would you lead
So
that?
you
Usually I go to friend zone.
so okay.
That's what I'm
we
saying.
know how
So-
you do it as a friend zone, but how
Yes.
do you do it if you want to
Smash.
So
get in it?
exactly what everything Toby said with the physical things.
Wow, he's deflecting it.
wow,
Like
Yeah.
whoosh.
bro,
Ain't getting
we
me.
disclose everything in here. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
We're
I
being
know,
authentic,
man.
You're being a female right now.
Doesn't matter,
deflecting.
dude. If you get divorced, we know where you're going,
Yeah,
bro.
we know where you're
You
going.
come here, you go Toby. It doesn't matter.
Needless to say,
I got a room for you,
Atlanta.
Charles. I got a room for you in my house.
For
Okay,
real.
Charles?
It's all gravy, bro.
okay, hypothetically speaking, if you wanted to get with a girl sexually, how do you prevent yourself getting into
Okay,
the
back then, right? How would you have
back
done it?
then.
Back
There
then.
you go.
Okay.
Go back then.
Let's
The
go
cute,
back then.
handsome Charles that you shared earlier.
with the knowledge you have now.
Yeah.
The Riz, right?
Yes.
You say you got the
Yes, yes,
Riz, right?
Got it. Okay, you finally set the right tone.
There you go.
So
No, he finally made it up in his mind already what he gonna say. That's what it is.
I think we all know Charles pretty
Yeah,
well.
we know it pretty well already. Dude, we know. See, he laughing.
He laughed. He knows. He knows. No, I think, man, for me, man, even the sex.
wait. I wanna
yeah.
hear- he-
The team want to see team.
I
I want to hear Charles too. Let's
I'm
go.
waiting, patiently waiting. Right
I
now.
know.
So it's the same thing with the hug. Wait, get in there. Like, yeah, give me. So it's the same thing with the hugging thing. So usually when we go for the side hug, and like you just kind of move your arm down a little bit and just keep it low on the lower back.
Oh.
And then while you're talking, you stay in the hug position, and then you just continue laughing and joking.
You stay in the hug. I don't like to
how
stay
long
in the
do you
hug position.
how long you do this?
That's kind of creepy, bro.
Well, it depends on the
Creepy, man. Like, wow, you stay in the hug zone. Hey, your story that you making up right now is not making sense.
No, we're not like in a hug.
Yeah.
It's just more like, come on, Toby. Let me show.
Okay. I'm the girl, right? I'm the girl.
Hit the girl.
Especially when it's in a loud area, like the hands down here.
Oh.
Yeah, and then like since it's loud, my face goes in a lot closer to her face.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
loud?
yeah, like and then like just talking to ear, and then I put my ear in her face.
Got me a
And
little
then
hard
they
there.
don't push back. That means they're comfortable with you in their personal
But
space.
is it
But
a loud
maybe because
space?
it's loud. Yeah. It's loud.
Not, I mean, it's not gonna be like fucking at a concert loud, but just like you say at a bar.
It's loud at a bar.
It's not that loud too, where you
Okay.
be.
You're talking about a cowboy bar.
I mean, just like a regular bar,
Regular
like
bar.
the other bar or some shit. But like, I mean, this is enough for us to hear each other.
So
We don't
that
have-
okay. So that's you're saying that
To me, it's the distance between your body.
okay. To make sure that she knows that I'm not here for to be a friend. I'm here to be more than just a friend.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
Get
if-
closer to them.
yeah, because friends, I don't do that with friends. Like even with my friends down, it's a healthy space. Arm length.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Well, I thought you said that you're not a huggy person.
I'm not.
Yeah, so if he does do that,
Yeah.
know that his
Then we
intentions
know.
are.
Yeah,
that if
we
you ever
know.
come to me and get in my space,
Yeah.
I know your intention.
Yeah. If you come over here and trying to hug me, I know what's up already.
If you hold me on the hip
And you're to the
for a long
side,
time,
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking.
and that 4.5 minute goes up, shit, we know. We know.
I need 4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Go up.
So for you to break that ice is getting in.
And also just being like a lot straightforward, not do like
What's
friendly
straightforward? Let me hear you say
what's
something
straightforward?
straightforward.
Well, it's been out of practice for a while.
Okay. let me hear something straightforward.
Well, because I can't say I have practice like T does because I never go, I want to fuck you tonight because I haven't said that.
Okay,
But-
then how? Well, then what's your
But
straightforward?
if I was in a position, it was probably just like that. Just,
Let me hear you say it.
just like yeah, just like yeah,
Yeah,
I wanna
let me
fuck-
hear you say it.
yeah, I want to fuck you.
Like that? You giggle? You giggle?
No, I'm laughing right now because I'm saying something that I've never said.
I want to see you do a serious.
Yeah.
I want to fuck you. I want to hear you do it.
We want to see this. We want to see
I
this.
can't see that. Let me see that.
Yeah, I
this
can't see it in my head
I'm
either.
the guy who always.
No, this is more hilarious than me trying to aspar when I haven't.
We're picking on. We can pick on
picking on
Charles
Charles,
right
yeah.
now. We're getting on Charles.
because
right now.
I have not been in this practice field for I don't know how many years.
But you just said at the beginning of the show that you never stop being charismatic.
Yes.
That's why I'm like, okay,
we
I want to
listen.
see
We
this.
listen now, Charles.
listen.
Time out.
Charles.
Rewind the shit back because I never said that. Toby said everything and I just agree with it. But being charismatic and being sexual is not always together. You
No.
can be charismatic and be friendly. You don't have to always end up in sex. Like I know how to break ice and carry conversation.
Yeah.
But to just say I could just go up and pull a girl for tonight, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's hard.
It's been out of practice for a while.
That's hard for me because I'm
Yeah.
a very sexual person, right? So everything that I talk about, it's always referencing something, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh shit, and it's because I'm just comfortable with myself,
Yeah, because right now, like going to the how to get a girl laid,
Right.
or it's more of a theory or a hypothetical question because I don't put myself in that position. So I'm just assuming this is the shit that I'm gonna do
See,
if I was in that position.
When someone has game, they be thinking about that before they even leave the house.
Yeah, but then at the same time,
Thinking about what?
Me, I do that.
Think about.
I already think I'm getting laid tonight. I tell myself that.
Okay, so
So-
You set
I
the
see-
precedent
look at
already.
the mirror.
Yeah, I already think about it.
Yeah.
So if the girl I've known for one or twice, like Toby shared earlier, if I'd seen her one or twice before, we're on the groups with her,
Oh.
and I'm single,
Yep.
I would say it straight up,
Yep.
like, damn, you look so beautiful today.
Yeah.
I know we're gonna dance together tonight. I'm giving her a hint that my intentions
It's different,
are-
yeah.
Yes.
Versus saying, "Hey, you're beautiful," versus,
Right.
"Dang, you're beautiful."
Right.
It's the.
Yep.
it's
But
the
I also
tone.
let her know that I'm gonna get a dance tonight. So when I get that dance, when I'm touching and caressing her, she's gonna have a great time. But the whole time we're chatting, whatever, we're getting a drink. I offer to the bar, let's go have a drink, me and you. hey, what? I really want to hang out with you tonight. Really,
Yeah.
be straightforward, right? And then the whole time we already giggling, laughing for 30 minutes, dancing. Now if it was somebody new, that's when she says, yeah, I'm gonna take her home tonight. That's cool. We're gonna do it. But if it was somebody new that I never met before, man, and I'm looking at her, I was like, shit, dude, how am I gonna do this, right? I'll go straight up to her, have a chit chat, look at the conversation.
Right.
The eye contact, like Toby shared, is very important to me too.
Very important. Yep.
I look at her, I smile, give her a nice smile. She smiles back, I'm gunning for it.
You gotta lick the lip too.
Yep, lick a lip, smile, I'm gunning for it. But I'm also being respectful because if you're being a jerk,
Yep.
if you're selling,
douchebag,
I know T already knew that girl for a while. That's why I asked him, do you know that girl for a while? If I don't know this girl, I wouldn't say I
You wouldn't say that
fuck
right
you.
away. Yeah.
Yep.
However, I would say, man, you smell really good. You look nice. You look beautiful, right? The conversation would start. What are you doing today? This and that. And then after that, you're like, man, like, how many drinks will it take me to get to the center? Nah. Right?
See?
Right? And I use
Compliment.
humor in that.
They play that in Atlanta all the time, huh? Huh? That song.
Tell me
You
how
use
it
humor,
takes. I
you
use
compliment
humor in
her.
it, yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I know if I could make her have a good time that night, I will get into it later. After 3-4 drinks,
Because girls
it's a different
just
conversation.
wanna have fun.
Yeah, it's a 3-4. Now at the 4. Oh my God, that's so funny, Lucky, right? 3-4.
Oh, that's
That's
it.
right?
Yep.
Now she touching you.
Oh, yeah.
Now she thinks she known me for like 2-3 weeks when I barely met her that night. So now she's like, oh my God.
If she touched your arm,
Touch my
Yep,
arm. This is
that's
my
it.
friend Lucky. Oh my God.
You know.
Now I'm hugging
Don't
her.
touch
a
me
little
too
bit,
much.
right? I'm hugging her waist. If she's sitting behind the chair, I'm
you
hugging
do the
her waist.
Charles hug.
Now I'm going like this. Now my knee and my legs is touching her feet too. Like now we touch,
Listen up, guys. This is
right?
game right
She's
here.
touching me. She's touching her. Now I got from the don't know her, barely know her name, 3-4 shots in. Now we touching each other. Well, crap, dude. Let's go have a shot somewhere else.
Yeah, go somewhere private now.
Somewhere private. Yeah. I set the mood already, and she knows exactly what we're doing. Hey, I have my places available too. We want to have a drink. I cook. You said you love a guy that can cook. Well, I can.
Carne
show you
asada
cooking, right?
burrito.
Cooking is
It's another thing, right?
You know?
Now, next thing you know, she's in my house, and we naked. We wake up tomorrow laughing, having.
Yeah, I love the
what I mean?
details that we're getting here.
No, and I've done that before. I've done
It's
that
true
before
though
many
because
times.
it goes in phases.
Phases.
Yeah.
And if you mess
Yep.
up one phases, you fucked up.
Now the
You
3
can still bounce back.
Yeah, you can bounce
You can.
The
yeah.
3 hours that I was
back. I think
with
Lucky
her,
can bounce back.
I never forced her to go with me. I
Yeah.
never
Of course,
asked
never
her.
Yeah,
be
you can't.
forceful.
I gave her an
Respectful.
opportunity, an option to let her decide. Damn, this guy is a great guy. He having a good time. He maybe pay for a couple drinks. Hey, I'm alone tonight. Why not? Why not have a good time? We'll know each other later, right? But right now, let's have a good. We're adults,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'll tell her too in the car while we're going, touching the leg, like, yeah, we have
What
a good
do you
time
say?
tonight.
What do you say?
I do.
Off topic now. We talking about Riz. I know you brought up we taking her home,
Yeah.
and this and that, right?
Yeah.
Now, what if you were the wingman, right?
Ooh,
Oh.
And then let's say, right, me and you were together, right?
yeah.
We get over, I take this girl home, and all of a sudden she said she don't want it no more.
Yeah.
Would you be complicit in helping me? Would you be like a part of a what's that word? What am I trying to say here?
Partner in crime.
Partner in crime, yeah.
But you don't want to.
In that, yeah,
So she wants to leave.
yeah. She wants to leave.
Are you at the house already? Or
At
you
the house already.
Oh,
yeah.
damn. Okay.
Yeah. At the
And
house
I'm
already.
with them too.
You with them already?
so
yeah.
that's- okay.
Yeah. She wants to leave.
And he's in the room,
He's in the room too. Yeah.
and I'm in the living room, drinking my drinks, whatever.
Right,
He's
right.
about to smash.
He about
but
to
she
smash.
Says, hell no.
She said, "Hell no."
Yeah.
But you were the wingman that
Yeah.
separated already, right?
Yeah.
Would you be the partner in crime if she wanted to go and then whatever happened and then all of a sudden stuff hit the fan?
Yeah.
Would you be guilty for that too?
No, I wouldn't be guilty, but I definitely would try to persuade her myself too.
To go or stay?
No, to stay.
Oh, to stay.
Meaning to me, like whatever
Yeah.
the hell this motherfucker did.
Yeah.
Let me help him out a little bit.
Wait, this story sounds weird because it's two
Yeah.
guys, one girl.
No,
Well-
I mean, you have two girls. Two girls.
Two girls. Okay. I was
Yeah.
thinking two guys, one
Who's
girl.
the
I-
wingman?
I-
Wingman.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
So
So
I thought two
four
guys.
people
one
is
This
girl.
happened.
Okay.
No,
Four
no,
people.
This happened.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the story. My wife, she could watch those one, but this is back then. Honey, this is
It's
backstory
before
back
your
then.
time,
Before
okay?
your time. And I won't say. I'll just say.
Say the guy's name. Don't say the guy's name.
I'll just say it was me and a close friend. We had two white girls. We took back.
Two girls.
We'll name
girls.
him Ajax.
Yes. I was hanging out with that girl, and I was hanging out having a great time. No.
Girl one.
Girl one, right? This is when I was single, looking good, honey. So don't.
This is
He had a
not-
full set of hair
put this
too.
on- Yeah, I had full set of
Yeah.
hair and everything. I was a good looking guy. And then my other friend, he came out of the room with her. It's like telling me, nah, I can't do it.
Who? The girl?
The girl did.
To you?
Girl
to
two.
come tell me while I'm smashing her friend
Yeah,
in the living room,
in the middle of
in
it,
the middle of it. She comes and look at me.
she tapped the
She
back.
literally walked out. I still remember this. She walked out of the thing. She came towards me, and I'm here. I'm like, what the crap is it?
So
he
she-
comes out to behind her. She's like, I can't do this. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? She's like, oh, I'm like, what do you mean?
What did I come into?
I'll still do it. I keep talking. I'm like, out of here. Right? Like, what do you mean?
So
'Cause I
she
can't-
wanted to leave.
No, it was her house.
Oh.
It was her house.
Oh, it was her house.
It was her house. We were at their house.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And I'm like, what the crap is going on? Right? I said, well, do you want to join in? you want to join in? Like, I don't know what will happen, but yeah, y'all can join too. It's all good.
Yeah.
Right? Me, I'm being that friend.
Yeah.
You are.
I got plenty of it. Plenty
Yeah,
meat. Plenty meat.
I was doing it, and
I took
he
4 or
was
5
watching
pills.
me.
We good.
And I think my friend, he was kind of drunk. He was kind of drunk, and I think
He was-
hard during the oral, play and all that
Process. Yeah.
He probably fell asleep.
You fell asleep.
He probably fell asleep, and he was tired. And so
Don't drink too much, guys.
Yeah. well,
at this time, this is the crazy part. When I asked her to join, she says, "No, I'm cool. I feel like maybe we can end the night." So as I'm doing that, I'm still looking at her like, "No, we can't end the night. Like, man, I gave time already. What the hell? You know what I mean?
Fucking up my vibe.
Yeah, forget my vibe, man.
Okay.
But you want to lay with me? Okay, I'll
What
stop.
did her friends say?
Her friend
was
didn't do nothing.
busy.
She was taking it. She was busy. And then my friend, he was just looking at me like, damn, so going a good one, huh? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, dude. I'm like, man, get your ass in
He
the
woke
room,
back up.
man. Get your ass in the room. Hurry up and do what you need to do,
So she wanted to kick you guys out, huh?
She basically saying, I ain't having a great time.
Yeah.
So y'all got to leave.
Yep.
That's how I
It's
took
her
it.
house, huh?
Yeah,
Her
that
house.
was between the lines.
Is that I'm between the line?
Yeah,
But
your guy fucked it up.
she was being respectful
Yeah.
enough, finish whatever. She
Wow, she
offered
let
me
you
a drink.
finish?
Yeah, she let me finish and everything, and then
5 minutes or?
huh? No, I finished, and then I was trying to mess with her too. Like, hey man, like you could join on this fun too. It's all good, man. We don't have to kick nobody out,
Yeah.
It was probably about 2:30, 3 o'clock at this time in the
trying
morning.
to find a place to sleep.
And yeah, I was trying to knock out. That's what I was trying to like, man, forget this. Because my goal was, man, let me try to get both of them laid next to me. That's the case, you know what I mean? I can slide it in. Just give me 30, 40 minutes. I'll come back up again, you know what I mean?
I got Blue Chew.
For real. And that's what I was thinking. But it didn't happen that way, dude. And at that moment, to answer Toby's question, man, I didn't feel guilty because I did my part. But I feel guilty that he didn't get the opportunity to feel what I feel. We went out together.
Well, he messed it up, right?
He messed it up.
He fucked it up.
He was too tired.
Once, like, the wingman part kind of stops at the door. If you guys are already at the hotel,
Yes,
I
yes.
can't be your wingman no more. We
Yes,
gotta fly solo.
yes.
The bird got leave the nest.
Yes.
Don't mess up your game.
Yes.
It's on you now.
Yes,
So-
and see that's the friendship, the wingman and the main guy they gotta talk about too. Like, hey man, or he should have seen it already. If
Yeah.
you've been going out with this guy for some time, like, hey man, I'll take one for the team. Well, you got to you know your part and you know what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I've been there, but no, I never felt guilty for it, man. All I know is that there's two different roles and two people got to play those roles the right way, in order for make it to work. And that moment, I never seen that girl again. She invited me to Thai Palm the next day. I never went. I just told her, yeah. Shook my head. Yeah, I'll go.
Which one? The how?
The one I
So
smashed.
you never called her back?
Never called her back.
Fucking asshole.
Took
man.
off. Yep.
Yeah.
Not even a thank you note or nothing.
No, I still
Was
remember.
Well, because
Shepherd.
bros before hoes. His bro didn't perform, can't go back.
Bears.
Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah, and after that, I was like, man.
Do you think girls or guys are more meaner in that aspect?
What aspect?
Yeah, in that
Well-
aspect, like after they get the deed
After-
done, and
after
then
sex.
some guys or girls they become needy, right?
Yeah.
After that, and some girls or guys they just say, fuck it, whatever, it was just fun. bounce and just move forward.
Oh, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one because
That's a tough one.
I think it's based on individualism, not on
There you go.
a girl or guy. Because
Yeah, you go.
some girls,
Good
some
answer.
just want to have fun.
Good answer. I
I
like
like
that.
answer.
Some
good
just some
answer.
girls just
That's
want to
the
have fun.
That's a
that's the
safe
PC. The PC
Yeah.
answer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a safe
That's
answer.
yeah, the PC answer. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Okay, Lucky, give us the un-PC answer.
No.
No.
He was right. No.
Why don't you give us the
Yeah.
the un-PC answer, Charles, Mr. Safe Guy over here?
No, I agree.
We
with-
all share. You
I
want to
agree
be
with
safe.
T. I agree with T. Yeah, whatever T said was great.
Individualized, man.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I honestly think it
This
depends
This session, you exposing a lot, Lucky.
It's fine,
Yeah,
man.
you know,
what
it's
I'm saying?
like,
it's because
wow.
I'm here.
I'm all about being authentic, man. And my viewers get
I
to see
understand
it's
being
fine.
authentic, bro, but you kind of like letting all the
Hey,
dirt out. I'm like,
hey,
wow.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is before my time.
This gonna go on Mong T, bro.
oh, you're creating a loud T right now.
You're
You're creating a
loud
T.
T.
when you were explaining the wingman and the girl and the guy and the girl saying no, I thought you were going to like that story of the two guys, like the wingman being like, "We're powerful. We could, we could bury all of this."
I told my wife, man, I was a bad guy before I met her. No, I'm serious.
What do you mean bad
No,
guy?
I
What's
shouldn't say
we don't
bad.
say
Bad
guy.
boy.
But if people would have lived through what I went through, they would say, "Damn, dude, this guy was an animal." You know?
I mean,
I'm not.
I would
proud
say
of
you
that.
live your life. You know.
Yeah, I live my life.
I'm not a bad guy.
I just felt like, you know, before we got married, I told her the truth. Like, hey, man, I'm good now though.
That's
I'm
subjective.
good.
That's
Yeah.
subjective.
Yeah. So I share it because it's also a learning opportunity for other people too, you know? Like to go out of your space, to go out of your comfort zone and you need to. I did it my way because that's how I felt comfortable in, you know?
Right.
And I felt good about it. Those are just great memories that I had.
Literally, he felt good about it.
You want to join too?
You wanna come too? My friend was like, yeah. I'm like, man, come on, man. God damn it,
I mean,
man.
if I was you, I would be a little upset at the friends. Like, what happened?
Yeah. No, we did talk about it. He said he was tired.
But at the
You
same
know, he was-
time, like he got two that night because of his friend. I don't know. Could you really be upset
he didn't
about
get
it?
two, right?
I didn't get to. She didn't sleep.
You
with
don't
me.
listen,
He
Charles.
wanted to. He was saying,
Yeah,
what
he wanted to.
Oh,
See, Charles forget what he say and he forget what he listened to sometimes.
Yeah,
you know?
listen, Charles.
wait, what happened? Oh, we're talking about.
The crazy part was that girl when it came out, because I wore a condom too. She even asked, "You have a condom on, right?" I go, "Yeah, of course. You're just seeing it right now. It's not going back and forth. You don't see that shit." You know, it was crazy because then I was like, maybe it was not my friend. Maybe it was her. Cause she was like, "Oh, don't make sure you wear a condom. Make sure you know what I mean." Like maybe it's awkward for him. I don't know.
Maybe she really wanted you.
Oh,
You know what I mean? And then she played that game like, oh, you know
I'm
what?
gonna
I'm
go
not having a
outside.
good time. I'm gonna go outside because my friend sounds like she's having a great time.
Yeah, that's all she's hearing.
whoa.
Hey, you did this with a monkey?
Maybe that's the game that she was trying to play,
Maybe.
right?
You
Yeah.
know? All I can say was that girl had a great time with me, and she even kissed me on the cheek before I took off.
Thank you,
I'll
sweetheart.
see you at Tap Palm tomorrow. Yeah, sure, I'll be there. Sit, walked out. But in my mind, I'm like, nah, I ain't going to see you, man. But yeah,
Okay. I don't want to switch off topic. Yeah.
yeah, go
No,
ahead,
go ahead,
man.
man.
I was
We're
thinking,
open.
what made her want to see you again the next day?
Well, she
Well,
was
she
good.
had a great time. Don't get me wrong. During the club, you know, of course we had a great time dancing
Okay.
and all that too. So I think in her mind, she's like, she shared with me that Sunday they had a Thai Palms event, like a brunch happy hour at this time, and her girlfriends was gonna be there, all like 4 or 5 of the girls. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, I'm meeting the friend. She want to introduce me to friend. I thought this just was a one night stand. I didn't think no more of it.
So what happened? How did that get miscommunicated? 'Cause
I think for her it was more of because I was being nice and then also I was being sexual too. To her, she's probably emotional about it. Hey, we had such a great time.
girls
Don't you want
read
to
it-
extend this?
she probably read it wrong, right?
Yeah. Don't you want to extend this to be a fuck buddy thing for the next couple months or weeks? That's how I think she saw it.
Oh,
but
okay.
to me, I didn't see it that way because there was other women that I talked to that night too that I couldn't get to. And I just get to them next week. That's how I saw it.
It's an abundance mindset,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
it's not that. Oh, it's not that I only have you, right? Like there's other girls out there
For sure,
And I
for
think
sure.
with the charisma thing, right? It's that mentality,
Yep.
right? Because if you don't have that charisma or that confidence, you just stuck on that one person,
Yes.
and you become needy,
Yes.
and you show more awkwardness.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't do anything else, and then it's a turnoff to a lot of girls, and you're not charismatic at that point. It becomes awkward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Think so?
I think so. Yeah.
Think so?
What were we talking about?
Pay attention, Charles.
Charles.
Pay attention, Charles.
I think it goes down to sales and everything too.
It does.
You know?
It has to, man.
All of this stuff that you learn, game and stuff, it goes down to selling yourself in a business to a company, you running whatever it is. Like you got to be charismatic. You know,
have to, man.
in business in general.
That's the game for you right there.
Yeah, that's the game.
Yeah.
In any aspect, I shared earlier, like in any environment or space you go into, whether it could be just your job, getting a raise, being around whoever, you have to have that, because when you have that, you can leverage so much on your side, and you could be in so many different spaces. You can do switch code. I call it switching codes, where you could be in different environments and still maintain that game personality. You know what I mean? And that's part of the competitive nature too. Like when I go out, I think it's competitive too, because not only I'm the only guy looking at this girl, there's 20 other guys looking at her too.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, who the hell's gonna get it? One of us got to get it. She got to say one to one of us.
Right.
You know, it's crazy. My game even starts freaking on Wednesday or Tuesday of that week.
How so?
You planned it for on Sunday.
On
You planned
Sunday,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Sunday.
It was
before.
on your calendar.
I don't want to interrupt.
No, before. You're right, but now it's Sunday. But before, right? We hit Monday, Tuesday. By the time I hit Wednesday, Monday is the day I prep for it already.
God damn.
just
You hype
partied.
yourself up. Yeah.
Hype yourself up. And then I said, workout, get ready for Friday. I want to make sure I look fucking good, have an outfit. I used to go buy an outfit before I even go out on Friday. That's how bad it got.
That's how fresh it
Fresh
was.
it had to
Well,
be.
fresh, yeah.
I went to the mall, got me an outfit. Whatever cute girl helping me out the freaking mall, I'm getting her number 2. That's how I think. The cologne perfume girl, I'm getting her freaking number 2. And tell them come out to the club or bar or meet me out for lunch or dinner, whatever that case may be. But I'm already prepping and I'm working out. I'm getting sexy before the whole week. Even that day before I go out on Friday, I hit the gym before I go out.
That one
Just
pump.
to
The
boost,
mindset.
just to boost mine up. Because I know that night, I'm
You gotta
telling
get that
myself.
testosterone pump.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm telling myself that night, even the gym girl at the gym, hey, I know you ain't working out by yourself. You and I have the same freaking game plan. We about to go home and change right now. So why don't we just meet up after this? She's like, okay, where you going? Yeah, meet up here at dinner. Come hang out with me for dinner. We'll have a healthy meal together. Some ahi tuna or something, right? Cool. Meat sushi. They love that. Bring your girlfriends too. You know, then the guys, you invite all that. But in my mind, it starts off on Monday already back then. I'm working out to look sexy, got an outfit, and I'm ready to hit it.
When's your rest day, bro?
Yeah, there ain't no rest day.
No rest day.
No,
bro.
there ain't no rest day. I used to go to work even freaking drunk. Remember when the club was the Thursday nights? Remember back then? It was Asian night, Thursday night, right? I would go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe a little bit
Was
Sunday
it Asian
rest.
night? I thought it was just the club night.
No, it was a club. Thursday night was Asian night.
Yeah.
Back then.
It was Asian night.
Thursday.
on
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yep.
Oh.
Up north. Yeah. But yeah, that was already my game plan mentality, man. Some people will be like Friday.
So you manifested this in Charles' terminology. You
Yeah.
manifested this.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
And
set up
you-
your mindset.
Yeah.
You'd be
Yeah.
happy if you got 80% of that, right?
Yeah.
80% of it.
8%. If 8% was good for me.
A win's a win, bro.
He was shooting his shot on the way to the game.
Yep.
He was like, clone girl, you ain't safe.
Yep.
The girl that's bringing me the t-shirt, you ain't safe.
You exactly right, Charles. This is the crazy part. That was my mindset, man. I'll tell you one more last story before we end this. This is the crazy part, man. Me and my good
Yeah,
friend.
just
Yeah.
let us know all
Let
your
it all
dirty
out.
secret, bro.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
it all out. It
Me
is.
and my good friend went to Target. I swear to God, at Target. This is when I barely came back from the service, man.
As a director, right?
No, this is just LL.
Oh, LL.
This
LL.
is before LL really
Was this
came out.
before or after you worked at Target?
This is after.
Okay.
I came back from the service already.
Okay.
Went to Target. It was a cute Mexican girl, man. She's cute. Dude, I don't even know how she got the job. Because she looked good, probably. But she was a cashier.
Because she's cute. She got it.
Man, I literally went to the line. I looked at my friend. And he looked at me. He says, oh, hell no. I said, yeah. we're about to do this. I'm about to do this. But in my mind, she was a perfect fit for my friend. I didn't want it. I just wanted to test around and play it.
Yeah, you just want to test the game.
Test the game out. And I don't know why the hell we were doing that Target. We had to go buy something, man. And it was probably like 9 o'clock. It was a Friday night, 9 o'clock.
Was it a full moon too?
It wasn't a full moon.
No.
It's quarter moon.
And she was we got eye contact. There was a long line of one. She had to open up another line just for us. The next person in line, go ahead, come over here. I'll serve you. I'll say, oh, okay. I said, damn, finally you came and saved me, huh? I know we both were looking at each other, but you scored on this one, you know. She started laughing. Go, when you getting off work? You know, she goes, oh, I get off in an hour. Go, you want to hang out? She goes, you sure? Like, really? Like, yeah. Yeah, me and my friend want to hang out with you, you know. Cute girl, dude. I don't even freaking know how the hell I was in. Anyways, we got a number. She couldn't hang out that night, but Saturday, she came to fucking hang out with us. And my friend smashed. And I'm over here like, he will tell you this story that
he did it.
Soak, LL, hooked me up with this girl. And I smashed. And they smashed for at least 2 months.
God damn.
Yeah,
Beat your record.
Here's a crazy part. We always talk about this.
Charlie, you exposing me too much, bro. Damn, man, God.
And then the crazy part was
low key, bro. Low key.
She went crazy on him, right? She went crazy on him. Stopped talking to her. A year and a half later, we go to a house party. She was a stripper.
What?
And mind you, this girl was the most innocent girl. The crazy part, she grew about 4 inches. She had a bigger ass. So it's like she wasn't
grew 4 inches.
She was probably
heel.
Yeah, I was probably 20, 24, 25 around this time. She was only about 20, 21. So we were a couple years older than her. But she looked so good, dude. I'm like, man, she looked good. But when we saw each other at that house party, I'm like, what the? She just came give me a hug. She goes, long time no see, Lucky. You know, I was like, yeah. What you been up to, you know? And then,
well, I've been doing this.
And then my friend even looked at her like, oh, shit. Man, I turned her crazy, huh? It's like, man, what the hell you do to her, bro? Ever since that Target meetup, you know what I mean? But that was one of the funniest things. He still talk about it today. Every time he see me, like, I can't believe Target. We went to freaking Target and this fool got me laid. This is crazy. You know,
it was on a Thursday because it was on the way to Friday, so he had to shoot his shots.
No, at this time we were going out anyways, but yeah, at that moment, man, I just said, man, and then that was my kind of my charisma all the time, dude. Just talking and verbalize, socializing. That was one of my things, you know. So yeah, I could share stories for days, man, about LL, man, but
I think
that if the guys are here, they'll share more of that.
Yeah, he's more. Lucky is more of an open book than Charles or I, right? I mean, we like to share too.
Quiet, huh?
Yeah, we like to share too, you know. But you know, we kind of want to.
I have no stories.
Keep a little mystery.
I have no stories.
We said we talk less.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no stories.
I have to be like, oh wait, I'm exposing a lot here, you know.
It's all good.
No, I love sharing, man. People ask me time, I share. I have no problem with sharing.
Yeah.
I'm open that way. My wife, she knows too. Like, you know, just before me, I'm good. I'm a good person now. I never done anything bad to my wife. I know I love my wife.
Yeah,
very faithful to my wife too. But back then, I was just a different breed, man. You know, I'm happy the lucky I'm at now. I really am because I have a peace of mind.
Yeah,
I used to wonder, you know.
You don't have to wonder now, right?
You have to wonder
because a lot of times people who never step out of the shell.
Yeah.
Now they're left wandering.
What do you mean by step out their
like
shell?
they never played the field.
Oh,
you know what I mean? They never played the
didn't have
field.
the experience.
They don't have a life experience, and then
Right.
If they already got themselves locked down in a situation, then
at a young age.
You're talking about late bloomers too.
Late bloomers, yeah.
Late bloomers, the guys that don't party in the 20s but want to come out in the late 30s and 40s. They finally open up.
Well,
the
I
shell.
think that's different because they're more established now.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? You know what I mean? Because before, back then, they're in their shell because they're not established yet. So they don't have that charisma. They don't have that great job.
Sure.
They can't compete because you said it's competitive,
Yeah,
right?
it's competitive.
They can't compete with LL Cool
Yeah,
Lucky in
yeah,
their
they can't
20s,
compete with
right?
LL Cool Lucky.
But now when you see them, what you got, LL?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
You know,
And I was like, I'm retired.
I retired. I'm
Oh,
done
yeah.
with that. You
It's
know?
your turn.
Wait, I said, don't make me pull off this windbreaker. I'll sit back up.
on game.
You know what's even crazier, man? If you're gonna be this person with game and all that, I got checked up probably twice a month. I would go see my doctor, right? And as much playing game that I did, I still was very careful. There were times where I didn't wear a strap up because it was so good or whatever. But there's times, majority of the time, I did. The ones that I knew a little bit, I'm like, cool, I got a strap. But there's moments where I had to get checked up. Like, dude, I got to go to the doctor. And everybody doing all this nasty stuff, make sure you get checked up. I went to the doctor, did blood tests, did urine tests, did everything, just to make sure. And I'm honest with my doctor, too. Like, doc, I've been sleeping around. All right, let's see what I go straight to the point. Why are you here, Lucky? 'Cause I slept around. All right, I need to get checked up. Before I play again, I want to make sure I'm good. And that's being very, very careful, man.
Well, if you say that's being careful, why weren't you careful then?
Well, because you're in the heat of the moment sometimes. You're like, oh, shit, man, I don't stick this in, You don't think about it like that, right?
Right.
But there's moments, where...
It just happened.
Yeah, it just happened.
Yeah, it just
you're
happened.
in the heat of the moment, man. You're ripping each other clothes off, whatever. You're in the moment. You're feeling good because you're never going to... For me, if the experience is that way, I want to feel good about it.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Like, it just
Happens.
Yeah, it just happens.
Now, if I know that this is one night stand and damn, we were playing and this girl maybe goes around often, I'm quick like that after I'm getting it, then I'm strapping up just to protect myself because you never know, Yeah, so I would get checked up every 2 months, dude. This shit was hilarious, man. My doctor would say, fucking crazy.
Lucky, you made it on time. Yeah. This is fourth quarter?
Yeah, it's fourth quarter.
So charisma, man. We got off topic.
Well, I thought we got
listening to Lucky sex stories and shit.
Yeah.
The game. We talked
But
about the game.
Yeah. I mean,
That's what the game led to.
That was
right
game.
there.
Yeah, the game led.
The
The game led to that.
all that right there for him.
But it's just more than sex. It's more selling yourself in the world. And
I wouldn't say sell yourself. Sometimes just be yourself.
yeah,
Because at the end of the day, you're not doing charisma just for somebody.
Yeah.
But you're also doing it for yourself, right?
right.
Like, I feel happy that today I came out and I was myself.
Yeah.
You came out today.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like that. though.
Came out today.
Well, you know,
okay,
he was
okay.
touching me and I saw him touch you.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought this was that type of party.
Now in session.
We were now in session.
See, after a couple of times, even T felt it. Oh, man.
Felt that,
You
felt
felt that
yeah.
energy.
Really good
You
right
felt
now.
it.
He felt it.
It wasn't that 3 tap on the back too. He was like, oh, hey.
I felt a sensational touch from him. So I knew what his intentions were.
Oh, now I know what the females feel like, huh?
Yeah, no, whoa.
But we want to know what the female game is. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know the girl's perspective. Like, do they know our game? Do they know?
I think
you
they
know
do
what I mean?
know our game. The ones that it's been in the game know the guy's game.
Exactly.
Oh, they want to date a lot. Yeah,
That data, but like the newer one, like who not new one, but the one who just never been
don't have
out
a lot
there,
of experience.
don't have experience, but
Right.
it's kind of like guys, we're not our tell sign is just obvious, right? For
We're
the most
simple.
part. We're simple. We're obvious, unless you're Charles laughing and then fist bump.
What? That's it?
That's kind of leading them on, right? You flirt with them, you laugh at them at the end of the day. All right, girl. And
Or
walk out.
sometimes just see ya. No high five. Just bye. I don't want no hug. No hugs. Just
hug. No 2-second hug.
But I
hand on
think
hug.
if
Nah.
you have charisma, if you go with the intention like Lucky was saying, right? Some guy gets so desperate, and that's all they think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let that be the.
Yeah, and they
don't-
fuck it up.
Yeah.
Don't let that be it. Like
Yeah. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know. move
I've
on.
seen
don't
it
be
before.
forceful, right?
Yeah, I seen it before too.
I've seen Desperate.
Yeah, I seen it too.
Yeah.
Desperate would definitely, the girls read it right away, man.
Yeah, they know.
Yes.
They read it right away. They're like, oh, man, this motherfucker's trying.
But
so
if you were the
hard.
wingman, how come you didn't help him out?
No.
It's not that. It's the way they come off.
Yeah.
You know, they fucked up the game already. It's like they're not playing the phases.
It's like this, T. If the ship is sinking, how many of us is going to try to shovel that water off? Might as well let that shit drown.
Yeah.
Right? Easier just to drown and go swim somewhere else. To land.
Let's go to the next lake.
I'm just saying, it's like that. I can't save everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
But I can swim the shore and save myself and figure it out
Or
later.
sometimes it's just a patch.
Yeah.
Like a quick patch.
No, I ain't
though.
got a quick patch. Sometimes patches are hard, man. It still leaks.
It depends. Yeah, it depends on who.
Exactly.
Yeah, it depends on who.
If she already cut you off and she says, "Man, don't come around here no more. I don't want to talk to you or your friend."
Yeah,
You already
that
know,
shit's
like,
crashed.
Yeah.
all the friends are done.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the
By
20% that
association.
I'm talking about.
By
That's the other
association,
20%. Yeah, that you're like, nah, you can't save this one.
Yeah.
You might as well go to the next one because there's a new batch coming in, anyways. You know,
I like the way you said
there's a new
that.
batch coming in.
Do you say it to the, hey, girl, it's okay.
It's
It's
okay.
That's coming in an hour.
okay.
Next shift. Next shift.
Can't talk anymore, bro.
I'm just saying.
Why you say it like that?
Wow.
Because it's next shift.
The next shift coming. The next batch is coming in. It's all good.
We're getting into inner thought of it.
All right. If you ever had the female, we want you guys to be on the session.
Oh, shit.
So we want to hear from the ladies. If you got an opportunity,
We actually do. You know, we
share.
actually do. Whoever wants to come
Yes,
on.
whoever
we
wanna
wanna
come on.
hear your perspective.
for sure.
We
We're
really
talking
need
about
a women's
A
perspective.
guy
we know we do.
perspective, you know, and then, you know, we're talking our mad shit over here, you
Yep.
know.
Do you got game, ladies?
Yep.
If you do, we want to hear from you.
We want to hear it. We want to hear all about what you do, how you make those guys fall for you
Yep.
and stay in love with you,
Yep.
right?
Last words, man, on the game. Charles, last words for our audience.
Last word.
Come on, Mr. Player.
Last word. Wow.
That's right. Yeah.
Like Toby
Mr.
said.
Quiet.
Fist bump.
like what I said.
I think Toby took some. I mean, Charles took some notes.
I was just taking notes,
Christ,
bro.
took your notes, man.
Like, dude, I mean, I could like talk, but I don't close deals like you guys do. So I'm gonna leave
You're a
you guys.
realtor, but you don't close deals.
Wow.
Oh, those kind of deals I do.
No,
Yeah.
this is just charisma. This is about charisma. So yeah, closing deal is part
Okay,
of being
okay. So if we
charismatic.
gotta go like that, then it's just like having commission breath. So
Having what?
it's what's called commission breath, where like you said that
Commission breath.
you pushing too hard, and people could feel like
Oh,
you're trying
okay.
too hard.
You like
That's
that,
what
right.
commission breath is. It's
Really?
like
There's a term for that.
Yes. So like you want the sale so bad, and even though it's not going right, you're pushing for it, and you're saying a bunch of things, hoping that what you said is gonna be
bite.
what they want, instead of trying to figure out what the situation is and solving that problem. So like you over and those guys that comes in and say, "Oh yeah, I'm this, I'm that," trying to sell themselves,
Right.
trying to name a bunch of things, trying to get the person to be interested in them,
Right.
instead of asking the questions to find out what their interest is, and then having your interest match theirs. So that's how it's like sales. If we're talking about sales, I could do that all day.
Well,
You know what I'm
yeah, you
saying?
know, you can't see the connection between the two.
I can.
you can't translate that
after
to what
you
we're
know,
talking
you can't
about?
translate it.
I could, but then after Lucky's stories, I'm just mesmerized by it.
What's your last message,
His
man?
story, he sold it already. He was
Yeah.
telling us the after he sold it.
Yeah. And I was just.
He was
stuck-
sending him thank you notes from like,
Thank you.
I'm still stuck in the next batch. Bro,
Don't worry,
like,
girls. The next. I'm gonna use that line. Next time. Don't worry, girl. She reject me. This is the next batch
yeah.
coming in.
Yeah, that's all good.
Open the door, security, let the rest in.
and you know, you guys help me bring it back to what the actual conversation was about.
Right.
So yeah, that's what was my
What's
last
your
word.
message to the audience?
yeah, what's your message to
What's
the
your final
audience?
message?
Don't have commission breath.
Don't have commission rate.
Don't have commission breath.
Okay.
Toby, what's your message, Toby?
I think for me is be yourself. Be authentic. But when I mean authentic, mean like if you're weird, try to
weird.
be not a little bit weird.
Be weird.
I can't really
What if-
explain
What
it.
if that's him?
Huh?
Being weird. That's
What
him.
about what about
Okay, be authentic. The right girl will find you. You might strike out maybe 100 times, but that 101 time, that's the girl that's gonna like you for who you are. But you know, keep trying, keep swinging.
T.
I like to quote the Hitch movie. Was it no matter when, no matter where? Any woman can be swept off her feet.
Yep.
You have to have the right broom. Remember that? Remember that?
No,
No, I don't remember that
I
at
don't
all.
remember that.
I like
but
that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go watch Hitch. It's
Yeah.
So you're saying you could get any woman,
anybody can get
Anybody
anybody can get
get
any
one.
woman.
Anybody.
In my
but
opinion,
if she
right?
say no,
if she says no, then she says
try
no.
again in 5 minutes,
Not 5 minutes. You know,
10 minutes
Try again when the right situation
With-
arises.
right
with
broom.
a different broom.
With a
Yeah.
different broom.
Yeah, change
or
it
you
up, right?
sweeping in the wrong area.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Or you sweep
Instead of sweeping left to right, you sweep right to left.
Yeah, you know, you just have to find
Or get a push broom.
the right way to get to them. Because you know, okay, everybody has something that get to them. Vice versa, if a girl's trying to talk to me, she has to find a way to relate to me.
Yeah.
Right.
That like, oh, whoa, she got my attention. Same thing for a good female, right? Like Toby said, be yourself.
Yep.
Don't be forceful, commission rep, and
Breath,
then
breath.
you're in.
Yeah.
You know, and you'll feel it. You know, the older I get, I realize that sometimes just listen to the situation and let it come to you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
man, my thing is just very quick, man. Go try, go do. Don't be scared. Spread your wings. Be real. Look at your environment and have fun with it, man. And just don't overthink it, because when you're overthinking, you're gonna be nervous. You're gonna panic. Anxiety kicks in, and then you shut down. You know, so just be real. Be yourself, and practice. Practice make perfect, man.
Yep.
And one more thing, you know, like if you fail, you have the next day.
Exactly. If you fail, there's a whole new group coming in. So
Next batch.
New batch coming in, guys.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. We'll see you later, all right?
Yep.
Thank you, Burn Boot Camp.
Oh, don't forget
Yeah.
to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, MySpace. Wait,
Yeah.
there's no MySpace.
Actually, don't exist no more.
Fansly,
Facebook,
OnlyFans.
Only
All of
fans.
it.
Plenty of fish.
Planet of Fish.
Find my feet pic.
Sponsor today, T.
A Burn Boot Camp in Mint Hill.
There you go.
All right,
Thank you,
guys. See ya.